Are we ready?
Estamos listos.
Yeah,
Cuéntame.
What happened?
Tell me a story.
Tell you a story. Man, I don't got too many stories, man. But it is a pleasure to be here. Oh, there's a story. Funny enough, guys, this podcast would have been out a little earlier.
Mm-hmm.
But Chito invited us. The great Chito Vera invited me, Diego, Brandon to this amazing podcast, and he sent them the address. And Diego, excited, as he should. Chito's a crazy legend in Ecuador, and he's we're on the way. He's like, bro, we gotta get there early. Let's get there early. Like, don't fuck up. Like, I want good impression. And we're like an hour early. And the guys are like, let's go to the restroom. I use the restroom. They go inside Starbucks. They drink their coffee. And I'm like, bro, like we're like 5 minutes away. He's like, yeah, just give it a little bit. We'll be there right now. And we get there like 10 minutes before the podcast about to start. Yeah. And we call Chito. We're like, hey, Chito, estamos aquí afuera. He's like, yo estoy aquí afuera, I don't see y'all. And Diego's like this, fuck. Like, no, I got the wrong address. Like, Chito, ahorita abuelo dice que estamos a 45. And Chito's like, man, it's all good. Next time we'll reschedule it.
Yeah, bro.
But that was dope, man. Now we're here, bro. And we're here actually super early.
On time.
On time.
On the right address, too.
And the right address.
Bro, I texted him like 4 times. I was like, yo, this is the address, right? This is the address. And then I sent him a screenshot of the building. And I was like, yo, it's right here, right? He's like, yes, bro, it's here.
You know what's crazy? My gym is in a street near here, but that is Placentia Street. But that street is also a city.
Okay.
So one time, a homie was coming, and I sent him down, and he's like, yo, I'm here. And he's like, bro, this looks like a crazy house. I'm like, no.
That's where we were at.
Yeah,
we were at a house, too.
Oh, it was a house?
Yeah.
Yeah, but this street, so that was in LA. You went this street, Superior Street, but in LA.
It says Costa Mesa, right?
I think it was close to Pasadena.
No, but he's talking about he invited his homie to his gym.
Yeah.
Oh.
And the street that it's on is also a city.
So Placentia is a city, right? Yeah. So the guy's like, I'm outside. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
I'm like, the door is opening. My gym is like, there's no one here. He's like, no, dude, I'm here. I'm like, bro, FaceTime. I'm in my fucking gym. I'm not in the wrong gym.
Yeah.
And the guy FaceTime, and it was like a crazy looking house. And I was like, yo, when you put the address, you put Placentia, the city? Yeah. I'm like, bro, I told you Costa Mesa. Placentia Street. God. He went, oh. He's like, I'm like 40 minutes away. I'm like, yeah, next time, bro.
Bro, same shit happened to us, bro. I felt so bad, bro. I was like,
but it's no one's fault because you're clicking the address. Because when I send an address, I go 111, whatever the fuck it is, with the city. And sometimes you click and the city gets
taken off, yeah.
No, but he didn't even tell you not even the best part, but the saddest part. It's like he reached out to you a couple times after that. Obviously, you got busy. You didn't reply to me.
Yeah,
you didn't reply to him?
Oh, so I didn't reply to you?
No,
bro, for the longest, I swear to God, listen, I was like...
Estaba llorando.
No estaba llorando, pero dije...
Con lágrimas en sus ojos.
I was like, Chito, don't fuck with me no more, bro.
No,
he said it's over.
They were like, chill, bro, chill. Like, he gonna respond to you. I was like, nah, bro, he don't fuck with me no more, bro. And then I texted him again. No response. I was like, fuck.
I was traveling?
Yeah,
probably, yeah. You were probably...
I mean, you're a busy dude. Listen, he's a busy dude.
Yeah. If I was in Chicago, I was like...
You were busy.
I'm not even there.
Yeah.
And that's what we were trying to explain to him. But he was sad.
I never trip, by the way. But I would never trip. I would tell him face to face.
Thank you, bro. No, it's because I called, and he was like, "Yeah, don't worry, man. For next time, bro. That's we'll set it up for next week."
Well, because if Johnny wouldn't be here, I mean, we're gonna talk shit about Johnny's partner. Johnny will be like, "Oh yeah, 40 minutes, cool." Roddy, bro.
Oh, he's not with it.
Bro, 40 minutes, what the fuck? I'm like, bro, really?
Okay.
Yeah. So everybody say fuck you, Roddy, real quick.
Fuck you, Roddy?
No, how big is he, man? How tall is he? Does he do UFC?
Man,
oh,
man. In the corner.
Man, fuck him. You want like this big? Fuck him.
But I'm glad we finally made it happen, bro. It's an honor to be here, bro. It's an honor to be here.
Thanks for being here, guys.
Thank you for having us, for real.
Tell me a little bit how you guys get together.
Yeah.
So this is a strip club we really like going to.
No more
jokes. Yeah, in serio.
So you can joke around. Come on,
of course. No, we do love strip clubs, but no, we're not talking about strip clubs right now. So I'm from Mexico. I was raised over there in LA. Technically, it's called the San Fernando Valley. I would go to this one gym called Zoo Culture because all the influencers went there, like all the people you see on TikTok and Instagram, and I wanted to make a name for myself.
But you went just for filming, not for training.
No, I would train. Believe it or not, I was in shape. Look, I'll send you the photo. We can pop it up right here. I was in shape a little bit.
I just wait to say the man being young.
And I started going there, and yes, I would film from time to time, but I would actually work out. And then my boy right here, and Ñañito is from Ecuador, but he lives in Orlando, Florida. And he's like, he wants to do the same, he has the same passion to be on camera, to do social media. So he flies from Orlando to LA, and now we're both at this gym. We both start going to this gym. But mind you, we had met each other before he took that leap of faith. We had met each other like 3-4 months before that, and he hits me up. Hey, pa, he texted me like, hey, bro, I want to move out to LA, pursue this social media shit. Who do you live with? You think you can rent me a room? And I'm like, bro, I live with my parents. I live on the sala. I don't think we can take you in. So long story short, he moves out here, and we meet there, and we start making we just become friends. Like homies. Like, yo, what up, Diego? What up, Felipe? So and so. And from there, he's already popping on TikTok for a little bit. And I'm like, yo, but you mind doing this one TikTok? And I'm being honest, bro, some social media people, they're little they think they're high and mighty. And him hella humble, hella dope dude. And I'm like, you mind doing this skit with me? And we do it, bro, and it hits 1 million views on TikTok.
Our first video together.
First video ever.
Primero ever, yeah.
And mind you, back then, to get 1 million views on TikTok,
I mean, it was meant to be.
That was hard, though. That was hard. Now, shit goes viral randomly on TikTok,
right. What was the video like?
It was easy. It was something simple. Go ahead, tell
So,
them.
this is me before doing cardio. And it's me taking my shirt off. And then this is me after only doing 4 days of cardio. And then it's him. It's a transition from me to him. And people thought it was real. I don't know how they thought it was real. Mind you, I have a hat on. He has a hat on. So you can't really tell the face. And people believed it. They're like, damn, he lost so much weight, blah, blah, blah. And long story short, it wasn't real. And then from there, we started hanging out outside of the gym. And I'm gonna continue because there's obviously parts I leave out, but that's the original start. We were just at the gym, and that's how we met. And we made one video.
I mean, that gym is almost like a platform for everybody.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
it's in that industry because I see that thing is just all commerce all day.
Literally.
I don't worry. I'd say a lot of people ask me do you work out there? Because I just film content because I can't concentrate. I can't lock in.
There's no way.
Because it's in that I love cameras, I love filming, but it's when I work out, I like to work out, and it's a little difficult there because everybody wants to film, which is cool. I respect it. So I go to another gym. I go to Gold's Gym, but I moved here, and then we started making content together. And bro, it's every time me and him made videos together, viral, millions of views. And so it was just our thing. We would just do TikToks, Instagrams, and stuff like that. And then one day, just to fast forward a little bit, 2 years later of doing just TikToks and Instagram, I was like, yo, bro, I think we got to be on YouTube. That's where the money's at. That's where, we can really make a name for ourselves. And he's like, yeah, let's do it. And so I was like, all right, tomorrow we're going to film. We're going to upload a video. Long story short, we uploaded 2 videos and we stopped. We were like, oh, fuck this, too much work, man. Editing, you got to put too much time and all this BS. And then, 2 months went by. And at this point, I think I lost my job, right? Lost my job. I had no, I was broke.
Where you were working?
I worked at JetBlue, the airlines.
Oh shit!
I was checking people in.
Why you lose it?
I got fired because I was short 13 hours. They had airlines have requirements, a quarter minimum hours you have to meet, and I was short 13 hours. I was just traveling and doing all this, giving people my hours because I wanted to do the social media stuff. I wanted to pursue my thing, so I had to cut hours from work. Right. And then boom, I lost my job. I pretty much had just TikTok and Instagram, and then I told Felipe, I was like, yo, let's do YouTube one more time. And let's go all in, bro. Every week, let's upload a vlog. Every Thursday, 5 p.m., we're going to call it Toxico Thursday. That's the name of the every Thursday. And then from there, we dropped the video. And 2-3 weeks or 2-3 episodes later, he joined. And we invited him to a video. And everybody loved him on the videos. And they were like, yo, Brandom's funny. Brandom. Bro, just all of us, just every week just started.
Team.
Yeah, just became he's a barber.
So funny enough, I was actually their barber. I started off cutting Felipe, and then Diego was like, hey man, do you know any barbers here in LA? He's like, yeah, I know the right guy. Brought him to me. From there, we built. It was more like a client and barber relationship. We would message outside of the barbershop. This so and so. They invited me to the first video, and I like what they were doing. I mean, I've been knowing Felipe forever, dude. I think I know him for 7 years. He was always starting his social media. So I was a supporter of him. I'm like, if you're starting whatever you're doing, small business, whatever it is you see yourself doing, I'm gonna be supportive of it.
Right.
So I started supporting this and this. And then from there, they invited me. We did the first video together, and I thought it was just gonna be whatever, boom, just a little cameo. Yeah, I'm gonna pop up. Cool. they had the second video, right? He came up with the idea to do construction work. And then they asked me, they're like, yo, Brandon, can you be at my house tomorrow at 5 a.m. in the morning? Keep in mind that I was working 6 days out of the week at the barber shop. I was working from like 10 to 11 hours at the shop. I was doing great at the barber shop. My only day off, I was like, you know what? Let's do it. Why not? Diego was like, yo, if Brandon comes at 5 in the morning, like, let's do it, right? Like let's continue with it.
Right.
I didn't even know it was a test run. I just pulled up for the love of the game.
Right.
I get there, boom, 5 in the morning on the dot, just knock on the door.
His only day off.
My only day off. He opens the door. Holy shit, Brandon, what's up? Hey, y'all, you ready to film this shit? Boom, we did the second video, and then the rest is history.
Yeah.
And from
We
there
just
was just
continued.
snowball.
And then from there, yeah.
And you guys went to like a real construction place?
Yeah. This is his
Yeah,
idea.
dude.
So I used to work construction before all this. Like that was my job. Fresh out of high school, even during high school, I'd work construction. So I always got attracted to that, like, helping the community out and then helping the construction workers out, because that's hard work. Especially a lot of people come from different parts of the world, from Mexico, El Salvador, Guatemala, Ecuador. Anywhere in South America, even different parts of the country.
They
part of the
work
world, people come and work construction because that's something that's not easy, but it's easy access. You could go and do hard labor for a paycheck, which is super hard and super difficult. So I always wanted to shine light on that. And I told Diego, and I was like, mind you, me and Diego, when we started the channel, we were trying to do I won't say it wasn't our thing, but it was just kind of following other people, like we seen something on YouTube, but let's recreate that. And I was like, nah, but we gotta go our own lane. So I was like, bro, let's do work construction. And how Brandon said he pulled up 5 a.m. And it was a dope ass vlog. No big guest stars on it. It was just me.
It was just us.
Diego, Brandon, and us switching off the camera.
Yeah.
And you guys were actually working?
Well, yeah, we were
actually locked in.
Construction shit is good workout.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard work. It's like I always give tip my hat off for the people who actually do it.
Like I used to take a shovel to the beach and just
shovel
the fuck.
shovel.
That's
Like as a workout?
Yeah, that's good
shit.
power. Like I would run my normal 10 miler, and I would literally pull a shovel from the truck and just
start shoveling.
Just
you're not going nowhere, man.
You're going nowhere, but your lats,
Yeah.
your arms, you get power from that. That's what you can mimic with the maze. I used to go like that.
Yeah.
But it's fun to do it in the beach.
Yeah, and compared to doing it on what's it called, actual dirt,
Right.
making
Well, that's a different. That's a different animal.
But it's still dope. It's dope, and then
It's good work.
that's how we kind of started the channel, and then from there we just started elevating to new ideas, to new realms of YouTube, and it has been how Brandon says, it's been history since then. He joined the third, fourth episode, and we've just been a team ever since.
That's sick.
A small little toxic family.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
And we have our toxicos and
Toxicity is
toxicas
good everywhere,
Yeah,
a little bit of that is good.
It makes life interesting. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, loving is cool, but it's too, it's too fairy tale. You need a little bit of you need a villain in there sometimes.
Yeah, some
you get me?
toxics in
Yeah.
there.
You gotta cheat sometimes. You get
No,
me?
no. Chito,
I
you know what
that's how he feels. That's how he
That's
feels,
childish.
bro.
No,
listen to
that's
this,
true.
Chito.
That's very true. Listen to
It's
this.
childish. I think cheating is childish as fuck. The grown, are you laughing at?
Finish your shit. I already know what you're about to say.
The grown thing to do is have affairs.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Cheating, that's little kid shit. Affairs is grown people
Like
shit.
a real two religions at the same time.
A huevo. A huevo. That's how you do
We
it.
actually just took Brad to work roofing. I don't know if you saw that.
Casi
but
se cae por el pinche roof, bro.
Yeah, el
through the
techo
ceiling.
casi se resbaló, and his foot went through the roof.
He's too big to be a roofer,
That's
bro.
a big ass motherfucker,
Yeah,
dude.
he's big.
There's a lot of things that he can just do.
Hey, we could pop it up right here if it's possible. He thinks he could take a UFC fighter. Brad thinks.
I mean, he could in the first 5 seconds if he grabs you and throws you against the concrete wall. If the fighter doesn't get KO or pass out,
He's cooked.
oh, he's fucked. Because we're gonna fight until we can't fight.
yeah.
A big guy will have few explosions on him, but he won't probably.
Oh yeah,
like-
right there. Literally the
Yeah.
first video right there. You
Look
see
at
his
that.
big ass almost falling.
Yeah, he's
And
huge,
they were-
bro.
That's how he claimed he would get a UFC fighter. By the way.
Yeah, he claims.
Yeah. His
I mean, he could hurt anyone, but quick.
Not me though. But yeah.
But you guys are almost same size.
No.
Wait.
Same weight.
Wait,
Same way. Same way. Yeah.
Which
yeah.
is insane.
Chito, let me go ahead and ask you something, right? Let's say a guy this big, 260, the same height and everything, right, comes up to you. It's shit's getting heated. Shit's about to strike. What do you do in that moment? You punch, you grapple? How do you take a guy like that down?
If, let's say I'm in a restaurant eating and a guy like, because I will never start a fight. I don't.
100%.
I could say like I'm probably top 3 chill guy in the world.
You're calm, cool,
Like
collective.
I'm just like, I don't need no fight. I get paid to do it. So, and also I don't want to let anyone know that I'm a fighter. I will never introduce myself as a fighter or or tell people like you watch the UFC. I will never do that.
How do you say, like, let's say somebody does ask you out and about, like, oh, what's your profession?
I say I fight.
I mean,
Okay.
I mean,
I
they
can
look
tell
at the cauliflower
And
ears,
they,
man.
they can see cauliflower, but you know, there's some people that like the tension and they will be like, hi, I'm a fighter. I'm like,
Oh,
cool, yeah, fuck off.
Yeah.
But let's say that the situation happens. If the person is close to me and is screaming, I would just go and just go with every inch of my soul and just throw the quickest hook I could. And
Tell me
just-
what, I thought you were going to reach for a gun. Let's end this shit right here, man.
He like, hey man, this Glock too expensive not to
Yeah.
use.
I think I would just fucking go whack,
Boom, right.
just boom, and then get a space because I don't know if that motherfucker is gonna charge at me.
Sure.
But I will always avoid a fight, and there's no reason to fight in the street. It's very dangerous, bro. Anyone gets hurt, you die if your head hit the ground.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm calm enough to be like, yo, you really want to do this? Let's go to the grass because I don't want to die, and I'm sure I don't want you to die either. Because, bro, getting cracked in the street is not. I fought so many times on the street.
Really?
Like, I have seen guys going
Yeah.
and just head first, and it's not cool.
Do you feel like, and I know this interview is for us, and I just want to get to know you a little bit. Do you feel like just because you are a UFC fighter and you are as respected as you are, do you feel like you encounter a lot of situations like that when you're out and about?
I have never had a situation like that.
That's good. Amen
If
to
you
that.
if you have good energy, no one will. I mean, I had in the past. I was in a friend's house, and this homeless dude was just out of his mind on drugs, on his patio, going crazy. And my first dream was like, hey, dude, because the kids were scared. He was throwing like shit at the house.
Yeah.
And I was like, look, dude, let's just do this the right way. I got a big ass baseball bat. And I was like, I'm gonna fucking just smash this guy.
Yeah.
And then his wife was like, no, you can't, that you're gonna go to jail. I'm like, who's gonna ask for this fucking guy? He's actually about to hurt someone. He could hurt someone. And I grabbed the baseball bat, and she was like, I'm gonna push my friend wife. But she was like, you don't have to do that. And I was like, I don't want to be the guy that someone telling no to. And he was in my house. If it would be my house,
Different story.
different story.
100%.
I was like, there was like, I said, I put it down. I was like, I don't have to work.
Yeah.
But I mean, I feel like sometimes people go out thinking or wanting to fight.
Yeah.
And they will use any like little like touch to be like, yo, what's up? I'm like, dude.
Especially when they get the alcohol involved. Everybody think they fighters.
But every man think like that.
yeah.
That's nature. But you also have, I mean, if you're smart enough, you can think like, if shit hit the fence, I have the balls to go and do it, but not just look for it, not all the time.
And obviously you're a trained fighter. You're actually one of the best in the world. Was like a dead giveaway that this guy don't know what he's doing? Like when you see it, obviously you've seen it probably in the streets sometimes.
I mean,
and you see something like, man, this guy is
just
acting tough.
Guys
he don't know.
screaming face to face. It's like, dude, when you see two dogs barking at the same time, it's like both are bitches. Like both are like, you know, weak dogs. They're just like, "Bah, bah, bah."
Yeah.
But they don't touch. They don't attack. It's
All
like,
bark, no bite.
Yeah.
exactly. It's like, that's the dangerous part because whoever goes first,
He
have
about
a
it.
good chance. But because I grew up fighting on the street, and I was always looking up to like who's the best street fighter. To like, I want to be around that guy. I want to be friends with the guy. I want to like the best guy will never start a fight. He will come like 30 seconds after everything starts, just look around and be like, okay, it's not worth my time, or you know what, I'm gonna make everyone just fucking, I'm gonna beat everyone up. And really, when people start getting drinking and shit, and they start like feeling themselves, like that's why like, I don't go out. No, I don't go to clubs. I don't go to parties. It's just better. If
You
I want to
just- yeah.
drink, I drink at home with my friends. I
Yeah.
invite my closest friends. I'm like, we're gonna get shit faced here,
Yeah.
but I'm
And
not
it's
going
safe.
super. And it's, I think it's more fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're around your people. You're talking mad shit. You know, it's a fucking full comedy special, and
Yeah.
you're drunk.
Yeah.
Where'd you learn English, bro?
In high school,
Oh, you went to high school where?
and here in the HB.
Oh, what the
Really?
fuck?
I'm kidding.
No way.
No, in Ecuador, bro.
What?
I was in this school called Jefferson. When I was a kid, they had like a really good English program.
That's
like
dope.
a lot of people that I went with at school back then, and they don't practice like me. They still speaking like pretty well.
But
I mean,
obviously, once you moved over here, it helped
Oh,
you a
it's-
shit ton.
I mean, when I moved here, no one speaks Spanish to
Yeah.
me, so I was like forced to learn. But the school was great. Like I even remembered my when I moved from Chone to Guayaquil, it was a big shock because that's like almost like going from fucking a farm to Miami. To put in perspective
Oh, wow.
to non-Ecuadorians, like
Yeah. Big
Chone is
city.
like a small town, and when I moved, I have this funny story. When I moved to Guayaquil, my very first day, it was fourth grade, and and on Mondays it was the first 2 hours was just English class, like the very first 2 hours. So brand new to school, haven't probably have a proper English class in my whole life, and I was like just sitting, and the teacher was speaking, and I was just like looking through him because I was like, I have no idea what the
Lost.
fuck are you
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah.
He probably was like, hey guys, this is the letter A, and I was like,
Yeah, you don't know what the hell he was saying.
okay, sure, yeah, I see that. He was just, for me, it was just,
Different.
bro, it's like putting the movie in Chinese for me right now.
Yeah.
Like I can see people is talking, but I have no idea. And then he went like, hey, Marlon. Of course, he called me Marlon. Didn't call me Chito. He's like, your pen is in the floor.
In
your pen-
English.
In English.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
And I was like a lost dog. I was just looking at him and moving my head. I was like, he's like, Marlon, your pen is in the floor. Pick it up if you will need it to write or whatever. And I was just like moving my head like like a dog. I was just like so lost. And he keeps saying, I can only understand my fucking name. And I'm like, and then he told me for the third time, Marlon, your pen is in the floor. And every kid was like shocked. And someone could just pass it to me. Everyone was like, what's wrong with this dude?
Yeah.
So I get up, leave the classroom, and I sit next to the flowers because floor
Oh,
in Spanish
yeah.
means flowers. So I just stand up by the flowers, and I was like a soldier. I just like not even laughing and shit. I was just like,
Damn.
I'm
bro.
here, teacher.
Yeah.
And then he came up to me and was like, dude, in Spanish. He's like, you okay? I'm like, yeah. He's like, I'm telling you something and you're not listening to my commands. I'm like, yeah, but you said the floor, right? He's like, you don't speak no English, right? And I was like, no, sir. I don't even know how to fucking say hello. Like, the only word I can tell you right now is Miami, and you write Miami.
Yeah.
And that's really the only word I knew back then.
This was fourth grade.
This is fourth grade.
Yeah.
And then he was like, okay. So they called my parents and shit, and they was like, hey, well, he's like, we don't have a level for him, so he will just have to catch up eventually. That was a fucking battle because everybody speak English. Every kid speak English.
And
So
this is
for
in Guayaquil?
Guayaquil.
And everybody down is crazy. What part of Guayaquil did you live in?
When we moved in,
Mm-hmm.
we moved into my uncle and auntie house,
Okay.
which that was the best time ever. And the house just worked perfect because it was like one room for my auntie, and of course they have the main room. Then my mom and dad share a room next to them. Then my sister would sleep with my girl cousin.
Mm-hmm.
She was the youngest one, and then me and my brother slept on the same room with my two male cousins, and my brother was the same age as the oldest one, and I was like a year apart of the youngest one.
Mm.
So two bunk beds. So that was like, bro, it was so fun because
Yeah.
you with your cousins
Yeah.
all day, every day, and thank God it was like, there was never like, like bad energy or like, like someone's like, fuck, we gotta live with these people now. It was like we just like went.
Everybody was happy
we just
together,
become
yeah.
one, and then that was good for us too because when we moved from a small town, So you don't have fucking friends.
Mhm.
So you just become friends with your cousin's friends because you literally this is a farm town. Chon is like very tiny. If you
Is
go,
it smaller than Babahoyo?
fuck, I think I
Have you
probably
been to
same,
Babahoyo or no?
yeah, I have passed by.
Okay.
But it's probably same shit.
I think it's the
bro.
same, yeah.
Like it's just like they go at a different pace.
Yeah.
It's more farmy style, more fucking donkey riding
Yeah.
and shit. But like there's not. I mean, Guayaquil is a city.
Yeah.
With you know
Big ass city.
you can learn different language and shit. I mean, I'm sure from them to now things have evolved. I'm
Mhm.
guessing, but when we moved into the city, they used to live in this private community, so it was a bunch of kids playing and
Mhm.
shit. But like to live 4 years with my cousins like that was fucking cool. I mean, it was a street fight every day in the house.
Chito, so I wanted to ask you, since we're in the topic of your upbringing, and I'm sure you probably said this multiple times, but why did you start fighting? Like, what was it? Was it your living situation? Was it you were frustrated? Like, what got you into doing
I used
what you
to
do?
like it. I like adrenaline, and I like to do shit that most people wasn't doing. So I would
Right.
speak up fights. Probably growing up, going to the rooster fights every Sunday didn't
Yeah.
help. Fucking, I mean, my grandpa used to take me, and I used to fucking love that shit.
Right.
But I mean, that's a pretty aggressive environment.
Yeah.
But I love it. I still love it today. I don't think it was bad at all. But I don't know. My family was calm. We weren't rich, but there was no. It wasn't like we weren't like ghetto. I used to like fighting.
Yeah.
I used someone fuck with me. I saw with punch in the mouth.
Yeah.
I was more like a cowboy, to be honest. Like I was in the farm. Like I never complained when my dad said, "Let's go to the farm." I was like, "Fuck yeah, let's fucking go." Milk some cows and see the employee making cheese is fucking cool.
Yeah.
I was just curious about nature, I guess.
Yeah.
I really like it, like being like go for a long ride on the horse or jumping from the top of the thing to the river. It was, growing like that is actually really good for you
Yeah.
because
yeah.
if you go to nature, not with a phone, not with a book, and just sit next to a tree, and if you can appreciate that, you can do well in everything.
It happens in the Hispanic, well, in the Mexicans too. We have family that creció en el rancho.
Yeah.
Y siempre hablan de eso. Dice, los tiempos más bonitos era cuando yo estaba en el rancho con mi familia, con mis primos, just running around barefoot, just enjoying the life, enjoying the basic of what it was. You
And
get what I'm saying?
that's all you need. You got food, you have a roof,
Yeah.
and everything around is good. That's really it. You can make it complicated if you want. You can want expensive floors, expensive roof, expensive walls, but if you make it simple, you will go way more further than because once you get really, really old, I'm sure you're gonna be like, for what I was chasing all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think that's the definition of the pure happiness in life, of just enjoying the little things that you had and being from there.
I believe that 100%.
Yeah, and I also want to ask you. So, what did your mom and dad say when they would see you fight? You come from a calm family, especially mom.
She have a heart attack every fight, I guess. But it's now that it's fucked up because when I have to see my friends fight, I'm like, please God, don't let him get hurt.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what can happen, bro. You can throw one kick and your shit can split in twice. You can get cracked in the face and you go out cold. There's so many bad things that can happen. And my family suffers so much when I fight. But it's almost no different from someone leaving his country to come chase a dream here.
Yeah.
It's the same fear, like, is he gonna make it? Is he gonna do well? Is he gonna be around the right people? And life can go sideways so quick too. You just have to stay positive and push forward, I guess.
Yeah.
That's true, man.
As you can tell, bro, we're podcasters too because we're interviewing you too, bro. I apologize for that.
No, you know what's crazy? No, but most of the people that come here ask me questions.
Oh yeah.
But conversations goes from there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm curious about a lot of shit. So and people is intrigued by fighters, I guess.
Yeah.
It's like how you train, and then when people start knowing more, you have to lose 10 pounds before a fight. Why? In other sports you just compete.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of shit to talk about fighting. And fighting is very popular these days. I mean, the UFC is huge now.
Yeah.
It's grown a lot over the last 10 years.
It's
for real.
great. I mean, now it's almost like you need to be more popular than good as a fighter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like in some occasions, it's like it's crazy how like, you know, there's guys that are very good, but unluckily no one cares about them. They don't get a shot. They don't get the same opportunities as other guys will get.
Yeah.
100%.
Earlier I know you made a joke, but because you know we were like trying to ask you about your fight date, and you were like, you know, I've been hit so many times, you know, my brain's fucked up. But do you genuinely like sometimes does it actually like, do you feel it like you're like, yeah, I'm kind of a little fucked?
I don't think. I mean, you have to be really, really fucked to actually feel your brain that is bad. But I personally, since I start getting at least bigger, I figured it out how to like. I started like researching health, how to eat better to protect my body, like what machines I can use, like either like a hyperbaric chamber, which is pure oxygen, a CVAC machine that it's like being on elevation, sauna, cold plunge, how to mix vegetables, what to eat, like organ meats, like liver, kidneys, heart, like.
And this is your own research, or do you have a dietitian or?
That's my own research, but I work with these girls. Their name is Perfecting Athletes. I've been with them for a long time, but even before, like, they help me to cut weight. They help me, like, they know how to, you know, make the math on the numbers, like eat this much, eat that much, and your weight goes low. That's what you need. I would say at the high level, and we have now a relationship. So now it's like they're just part of my camp. I like their energy. We work just fine. But before them, when we were talking about health, I've been always just curious, like how I can perform better. Like I hate people that cheat. I think they shouldn't be allowed to compete ever. If you're looking for ways to, like, you know, use steroids or EPO or whatever for fighting, because we're already getting hurt. Now in mind, you are on gear, you're gonna hurt me even more. So I use all the legal tools, like, you know, taking more fish oil, EPA, that's good for your brain. Eating avocado is good for your brain. Like nuts, all this shit. So I try to eat the best I can to make my body perform the best. And you know, I mean, in the internet you can find anything. So I always go rabbit holes on health, like how to make sure my liver is clean, because when the liver is clean, your brain works better. So all these little things that make your body better, I'm probably on it or researching about it.
That's sick, bro. That's actually fucking dope.
Same thing with mushrooms. I don't take mushrooms for fun. I take for brain, because we getting punched in the face. Even if I believe my defense is great, I'm still getting cracked in the head every week, because that's what I do. So like I take mushrooms to make sure the blood in my brain is, you know, is going, instead of getting stuck and going somewhere else. Then you start getting more, you know, we all get foggy days, and even people that doesn't get punched in the face, they get foggy and shit.
Yeah.
That could be a stress, that could be too much of this shit, that could be too much TV at night. Yeah. So like there's a lot of little shit you can do to just perform better.
Yeah.
And train better and shit like that.
And part of my question, right? But when you say mushroom, you mean the vegetable?
No, psychedelics.
So psychedelic shrooms. Wow.
Like I took like probably 0.4 after I was training.
Yeah.
And you feel that shit. Like I feel it, but it's not like you're like seeing shit. It's not like the kid is flying now.
No, it's just, it makes things vibrant, if I'm not mistaken, right?
It vibrant, and colors get a little bright, but when you feel it more with the same dose, because I only micro, at least when I'm in camp, I micro more. But if you feel it more than usual, means you actually need it. And how many people doesn't know they were needing, you know, rest or sleep more, or, you know, take a little bit off, because you can get also burned and now you're fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's insane.
You know what's crazy? Going to the topic about mushrooms, you know how you say you do like your own research and you go down rabbit holes on how to make your body healthier and better and more productive. So I do typical stuff, but like more like conspiracy theories. For example, like, you know, people that believe that you know, we have evolutionized from, you know, apes, Homo sapiens. There's like a big gap there's like a real fact, if I'm not mistaken, of like, from us evolutionizing from Homo sapiens, that we did a huge leap in like 100,000 years, which is a lot. Like it's a little bit of time in like the world history of how we evolutionized, and people believe that it's because the Homo sapiens started eating mushrooms, like actual mushrooms, so like it would help them develop their brain.
I never heard about that. That's
Yeah.
hard though. That's
Like that's obviously
What you believe? Like where we came from?
I believe in both, to be honest. Like I think it's like, I don't know. I don't have like a right or wrong opinion on it.
It's just crazy. To
It's
think about
crazy,
it. What was the first? How the first cow used to become a cow? Like
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
who did like what they just throw? They just from the like 2 pigs, 2 cows, 2 horses, 2 monkeys.
How everything just comes to be.
It's crazy to
Yeah,
think
crazy.
about.
It's
Like
really
how
dope.
you? What was the first human? Like
It's
trippy.
based off the Bible is Adam and Eve, right?
no, yeah, I know
Yeah.
that part based on the nerds is the Big Bang.
Yeah.
it's like there's a. It's hard to. It's almost too crazy to go in the rabbit hole because then you're like, what's what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, and him, Felipe and I, we usually, not usually, but here and there, we do like sharing our thoughts. He's very passionate on what he believes. I'm very passionate on what I believe.
But talking about rabbit holes,
The rabbit holes,
Yeah.
when we fall into the rabbit hole, I don't believe in the whole evolution thing. I believe how it was like just the Bible, how the Bible
just
says.
Jesus went boop, boop,
Boom,
boop,
boom,
boop.
and that's how it was created, right? But
I
that's
wanted-
how I was raised in the thing. But he also
raised like that,
yeah.
too.
So he believes in the whole research
Science.
data science with it, and sometimes you can't argue with science.
This is the thing that also makes sense, right? When science is proof, you go, well, you can either go very religious or very scientific.
yeah,
It's almost like more what makes you feel, because at the end of the day, it's what we believe, right?
Yeah.
And if that's gonna make you better, sure, go. Yes,
Yeah.
go all with science or go all with the Bible.
Yeah.
100%.
But
and
go ahead. No, but it's crazy. Like, for example, I was raised really religious too, and yeah, I believe in the Bible a lot. But sometimes I'm just like, you go to school and then you're taught that we all
Yeah.
come from Homo sapiens, and then you're like, your brain is so fascinated. It gets intrigued into
Oh, you get
something,
super
and you're like, wait, but my mom and dad told me, this, but at school they're teaching us this. So it's like I like
mean-
learning both, to be honest, because I believe, I believe in God, and I want to go to heaven. But then I'm like, on earth, and I'm just like, damn, like that's crazy that they're teaching us this about monkeys. Like, how the fuck, how do we come from monkeys?
Yeah.
It's
That's
crazy, and
crazy.
it's like, especially once you go going down that rabbit hole, it's like,
And there's
it's
like
crazy.
and there's a million rabbit holes.
And then I'm not gonna lie though, but sometimes I don't believe him because he be getting his facts off Twitter. It's not even fact checked. I'm like,
anything he sees on the
so
internet.
anything you see on YouTube, he be like, oh, you saw it on YouTube.
I'm huge on conspiracies, dude. Like I love watching. That's one of my favorite pastimes when I'm at home, just scrolling down Twitter and everything, right?
What's right now, because I don't follow nothing. I
Yeah.
don't see the news. I don't, you can tell me about Epstein files and the rabbit holes and these people doing that. I love the way God made my brain. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. My kids, my wife, my parents are okay. These conspiracies are not hurting my family.
Mm-hmm.
I'm cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
My friends are fine. My coach is fine. I'm like, because I got friends like they're like deep. They fucking, they put a fucking thing here. They fucking go like,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like, bro,
yeah.
you think fucking CIA give a fuck about you
Like,
fucking loser?
bro, it's 3 p.m. and you're beating
Yeah.
your meat. I don't think they give a fuck.
Yeah, you
know what I
think
mean?
they care about you jerking off on tranny porn? They don't give a fuck. But which ones?
Can you not say that? Because Dale gets excited.
Shut the fuck up, bro.
With the
No, these
tranny.
motherfuckers troll me all the time, bro.
But last time we met, like they kind of convinced that you're into it.
No, bro, fuck these
Well,
guys.
he went
They
to
always
he
troll
went to
my shit.
Ecuador to get a consultation for the.
Actually, it will be way cheaper there than here.
That's why.
It would be, huh?
But-
Bro, I made up a bullshit story.
I tell
Go
you one
ahead.
thing, they will, because now you have a name, they will fucking leak the.
They'll leak the
Oh, yeah.
the files.
Yeah, they will leak the files.
I'm cooked.
Especially now you had a name.
I'm cooked.
I mean,
Nah.
I can see you kind of cute being a girl.
Nah, get the fuck out. What's going on right now?
Yeah, hell yeah. But he be like those girls that are all bougie.
Yeah, the
Wouldn't let you
bougie
hit for
ones.
free.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Like, you would
Yeah,
have to buy like you would have to buy like a purse type thing,
You
like
gotta take me to
before.
Nobu and shit.
Yeah, you see what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. I
Yeah.
wouldn't give it up easy.
Okay,
Hell
man.
no.
You see how he gets into it? You see how he gets into it? He's like, yeah, I would.
Bro, I was just check this out. So Trip, I was just in Ecuador, and I made a bullshit ass lie to them. I was like, because I went to get my wisdom teeth removed, and
I have to do that shit, bro.
that shit
I don't want to do it.
Sucks, bro.
I
That
keep
shit sucks.
I keep declining. I keep saying like, yeah, next time.
Bro, if you've never gotten your wisdom tooth removed, by the way, bro, this guy is like fucking. You got.
I've got the wisdom teeth removed, right? But I got it done here.
I got 2 stories. It's either open, get out, or it's like 3 people with a fucking hammer. Just going,
Yeah, that's the one I got.
like that in
Fucked me up.
Ecuador.
Yeah.
No. It could, bro. I got friends that they have been caught,
Mm-hmm.
but there's guys like that shit is attached. Like my shit is sideways and deep.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
They
And long, like that.
Oh, they're gonna rape me. But
Yeah.
I told them I'm like, yo, you know what? They're not bothering me. I don't see an infection. I clean my shit good. I'm like, I'm gonna wait to bother me because I don't need the smoke right now.
Or
100%.
which is one good fucking hit and just it comes off yourself, bro. Fuck it.
Bro, they're compact. They're not coming out.
I still. Oh, you were continue with
No,
the
no,
story.
no. So originally that was not my intention. I went to Ecuador because we buried my dad over there. So I went to go visit him, and when I was flying and I was landing, bro, like just started hurting like really
pressure.
bad, bro, really really bad. And I was like, what the fuck? And I thugged it out for like 2 days, and on the 3rd day, estaba en Babahoyo. I was like with my family, and my one of my aunts is a dentist, and I told her, I was like, yo, I need a Tylenol. She's like, what's wrong? I was like, I have a headache, and like she's like, why do you have a headache? And I'm like, my fucking tooth. And she checked it out. And she's like, yo, you gotta go get that shit like now. Go get it taken out.
Like what? It was swollen.
It was swollen, and it was
Nah,
like
she was just trying to get a check.
No, she didn't do it.
Let's do it right now.
No, she didn't do it. She's retired.
She's like, let's do it right here, right now on the table.
Come on, mijo, come on.
Nah, she retired.
Como Tomazel, PayPal, lo que sea.
He's like, I take cash, cow, or goat.
But no, so she didn't actually take it out with somebody else. Anyways, I go take it out, and your face gets puffy like this, bro. Like I got fucked up. So I took a pic after they took it out. I said the selfie. Oh no, worse. I'm sorry. I left my phone at the dentist office in Babahoyo, and I dipped. And when I tried to track it, it looked like somebody took it. Like I left it and somebody just dipped, and I couldn't find it anymore. So I lost my phone. I was like, shit, I got my phone stolen. So I texted the guys off my girlfriend's phone. I was like, yo, boys, I lost my phone. No, I got my phone stolen. What did I say? I was like, I didn't tell you yet. Yeah, I was like, yo.
So he didn't tell us the full details, but he said, yo, I got my phone stolen.
Yeah.
Keep in mind he's in Ecuador, right?
Yeah.
And I know, I mean, at least when I go back to my country or, the state in Tijuana, it's dangerous. You could get shit snatched. So I 100% believe that he got his phone stolen.
Yeah, I got my phone. So then the next day, he was like, yo, what's going on? They checked in. They were like, yo, what's going on? Like, why you get your phone stolen? And then I told my girl, and I was like, I'm going to fuck with them. I'm going to say I got robbed. And I made up a bullshit ass story. Que me robaron. Like, they fucking punched me. Motorcycle guy came up, punched my shit, blah, 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 blah. And yeah, I made a bullshit ass story. Turns out, right before I left Ecuador to come back over here, I found my phone. My cousin found my phone.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he found my phone. It was like it actually got stuck like right in between the chair, like
So it was there the whole time?
It was there the whole time.
Keep in mind he calls us, te cara de verga, me llama así, when I fucking right here swollen. Hey, man, you ain't gonna believe it, man. I was coming out of a restaurant.
He's in the bank.
I was coming out of the bank. 3 motherfuckers pulled up with the gun out. But apparently, Felipe was saying they had a musket. June when they were pumping that shit up, put it to his face. He said, yeah, my phone, they're going back and forward. Because, we work in social media, so our phone is like, we need it.
Yeah, it's live.
Yeah, so he's like, yo, no, my phone is this. Apparently, se desesperaron y agarraron y le pegaron, bro.
Yeah.
We ran off with the whole story the whole time. Keep in mind, I told half of the world. I told my mom, my girlfriend, my bitch, my side bitch. I told everyone what had happened.
Future bitch,
The future bitch, my future
we
ex
went to the
bitch.
strip club and we were telling the bitch like, yo, I'm not gonna lie, my boy just got robbed. This for him, and we throwing money.
Yeah.
And
she's just spanking you, right?
yeah, just making money.
Hey, Chito, what you into, man?
No, and he tells his story, and we feel bad. It's our boy. We love him. We care for him. And we're like, but you know what we're gonna do, bro? We're gonna buy him a cell phone. We're gonna buy him a phone. We're gonna get him a phone. He got robbed. He's coming back from Ecuador. He's probably a little sad. And we have a brand new iPhone for him.
From Apple Store, bro.
Body.
Brand new.
Still in the box. We're like, hey, Diego, we love you, bro. We're glad you're back.
Shit, this is like the fucking 12. I take it.
I think it's
And we give him the phone. Boom, here you go, Diego. And he just starts laughing at our face.
Also, you guys didn't realize this was fake until he was here?
Until I came back.
Because the whole point is like he kept the joke till he got
Yeah.
here. Even when we got here, we're like,
That's
let me see
the
the
great.
joke was going to end when I did a podcast. When I came back, I was going to do a podcast and be like, man, talk about the Ecuador trip. And I was going to bullshit and be like, I was just fucking with you guys. I'm joking.
That's crazy.
But they got me a phone and they gave it to me. And I was like, damn, I feel bad now. But we returned it. Actually, no, we haven't. We still have it.
It's still there. I saw it in your house this morning.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But it was
How
cool.
was, how was Ecuador? How
Dope.
long you stay there?
It was good. I was there for like 10 days. I actually went for the first time. I went when I was a kid, so I don't remember it. But for the first time, I went to Cuenca. Beautiful, bro.
Bro, Cuenca is sick, bro.
Beautiful, bro. I was like, damn, like, I felt safe, bro. Like,
Cuenca is so sick. The
Mhm.
food is great. It looks like fucking you're in castles in Europe.
yeah, like Narnia type shit.
It's so Ecuador, bro. Ecuador is fucking sick.
Yeah.
Like you can go north, south. You can go to the fucking jungle. You can be
Mhm.
with the indigenous people. You can do ayahuasca there.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking save your life and see fucking God. You could drive 6 hours this way. You go to fucking. Bro, you got a long montañita, yeah, but like,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a small country, so you can really go from point A to point B in a day.
Well, not I was telling them because it is a lot of driving because like the mountains and all that bullshit. But like for example, from Guayaquil to Quito in the car is like 8 hours, which is fucking
it's
deep, bro.
deep.
But
That's-
it's a sick drive.
I've actually never done it. I've only done the plane.
I have drive to Quito. I have drive to Chone. I have drive to a lot of places.
Yeah.
I even drove to Peru once. It's sick.
Yeah, I gotta do it. I've
It's
never done
the
it.
little dangerous the one in Quito because you gotta go in the Cordillera
Mhm.
and that shit. Just the bosses there, bro. They don't give a fuck. Those guys are fucking drinking and just going. Woo!
Yeah.
They don't. But sometimes they go like off the rails. But that's just normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, it was cool.
I mean, that's what happens when you drink.
Yeah,
You feel
yeah.
me?
You know, because it's so cold that
You gotta keep the
in
body
capital,
warm.
they like to take this like hot shit that gets you drunk. You shouldn't be doing it, but bro, those guys can drive.
I was
Because-
asking. Oh my bad. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Because that thing's like you're going like that.
It's like narrow, no?
it's
Yeah.
super narrow.
Damn, that's crazy.
I was asking you off camera. I don't think we were filming yet, but bro, people don't fuck with you in Guayaquil. Like when you go to Guayaquil or I see you run, you're out in the public. Nobody fucks with you. Are you scared at all with everything? You know, shit's
No.
not good right now.
It's all love. I've been in the hood. I've been in the good place. I've been on fancy places. It's hard because you can't go through them, but it's all love.
But never scared of anything.
I'm chill. I mean, when I go back home, I have nothing on me that can any value. Most times I don't, but it's all. I mean, it's the kids from the street fuck with me. The lady selling fucking corn, whatever.
Mhm.
She's fucking pumping me out.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all love.
Yeah.
When I go there, I come back like recharge.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, what's the worst gonna happen? Someone's like, yo, give me your shoes. I'm like, let's go. I buy you a pair right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have zero problems just going.
That's dope.
And most of the times I go with a friend
Mm-hmm.
or by myself when I gotta work. I mean, I get the cops to go with me everywhere. But
Yeah, that motion, man.
that's cool.
That's motion. That's
That's
motion.
cool,
That's
but-
motion.
I can just go. I feel like if I go by myself, I'll be fine. It's gonna be hard to move.
Right.
That's why I need people to help me go through people, but it's all in the positive way. There's zero negativity or
Right. It's more for escort, not for safety purposes.
Exactly.
Yeah, that makes
Exactly.
sense. That makes sense.
And bro, talking about Ecuador, right now we have the best team. on
100%.
history. They might win the fucking World Cup. Call me crazy.
I said that.
Oh,
I
I
really said
don't-
that.
God.
It's like you're in a room with Mexicans, bro. So
No.
this is gonna be. Hey, by the way, we play y'all in November in Mexico.
Yeah.
Y'all ready to lose?
When I wanna fucking smoke that.
Look, all I'm
fucking
saying,
ass.
I'm not really. I don't really watch sports that much. You know,
I watch soccer. That's all I do.
Right.
And
But we got a legend right here. Look, right here.
That's
Tac-
not-
we got a community
I gotta
college
play, I gotta play.
legend.
¿Se jugar? ¿En
I
serio?
can play. I me too.
Vamos a jugar una
Let's play.
cascarita.
When?
¿Cuándo? Cuando sea.
Yeah,
Over the
whenever.
weekend.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Dale.
We were supposed to eat in
Este
Saboyana
güey,
last time, bro.
no sabe jugar.
No, yo
no
valgo
sé qué
verga.
pasó.
No, yeah, that's how.
¿En
Oh,
serio?
He's from here.
No. I was born there, bro.
Yeah,
I was
but hold
born
on,
there.
hold
I
on.
lived there. Okay, like check it out. I
Let
lived
me
there till
make
I-
the math. Let me make the math.
Okay,
Math.
nah. Trip. Okay.
I didn't say you meant un chito de serie.
I was born in Ecuador.
Born
I
in
lived there till I
Ecuador?
was 6.
6 years.
Okay, but wait. After that, I moved to Orlando, but I would go back to Ecuador every summer, every year, up till like I was 14, bro. Mind you, wait.
14, you quit
Okay,
20.
wait.
You said, mind you, and I don't want to fuck you. Like,
What?
Why would
I don't want to fuck your
Hey,
stomach.
man.
You said you'd go for a week.
No, I would go for summer. Like I would be
Oh,
there
the
for
whole
2
summer?
months. Yeah.
Okay.
I would go to summer. And my mom's Ecuadorian, and I had a stepdad who was white. So like that's how I only communicated with my mom in Spanish and my
Right.
dad in English.
But the
Stepdad.
dad's from here.
Yeah, he was from California. But I lived in Florida. He moved to Florida.
Oh,
Met my
nice.
mom. It's a whole thing.
Yeah, you're Ecuadorian. I give you a pass.
Yeah, bro. There you go. You see, 100% by the way.
100%. No, you are. You're
My
born
mom
there.
and
That's it.
I don't talk to my biological father, but he's from Cuenca.
Oh, you from Cuenca?
Yeah, my mom's from Babahoyo. Yo nací en Babahoyo.
We might need your help though.
For what?
When we find his dad, cause he left him, we're gonna rush
Well,
his
yeah, we
shit.
gonna fuck
You
him
gonna
up.
join or not?
I go.
¿Te animas o no te animas?
I can make
Imagine
you
he sees this
calls.
shit.
Hey, Pali, he know for sure knows who Chito is.
Oh, he know who Chito is.
Oh,
He for sure know who you
he
are
knows
too,
you.
actually.
I mean, he knows who I am.
Yeah,
I
you
don't know
bet.
if he knows where I'm
El
at.
de mi hijo, el miñañito.
Nah, I don't know. I haven't talked to my dad, bro, since I was 6.
Really?
Yeah. So I
But-
talk.
That's
Yeah.
what we're saying, man. When we catch him, we gonna
Yeah.
find him.
But
We
like
gonna-
he don't reach out or you don't reach out.
Nah, last time he reached out 2 more times in my adulthood. I was 18, and then the next one was I was like 16 or 18 or something like that. And he just disrespected my mom, disrespected my stepdad, trying to talk shit like that's not your real dad, and all this bullshit through Facebook and email. And then I just blocked him. I never talked to him.
Right, but it's like that's not my real dad. Sure, but step up then. I mean,
Yeah.
we can be friends.
I mean, I'm grown now, bro. So I don't even know. It's different, you know. My
I feel you.
stepdad came into my life when I was 6 when I
And
moved
he
here.
and he step up good, right?
Well, yeah, he just passed last year.
Oh, I'm
so
sorry.
that's like that's why I said that's my dad. Like I at
And
least popped him out.
some they say it's not who like make you, but it's
Mhm.
who raised
Raised
you
you.
well. And
Mhm.
I see that. I mean, my wife, she didn't really met her dad, and then when the kids were on summer this summer, I'm like, because her sister lives in Switzerland now,
Okay.
and the mom was going to visit. I'm like, yo, why you just go and then kill all the birds? Like, see your mom, your sister, the kids see her kids, but then you also get to talk to her dad and make amends.
Yeah.
And then she went, and I feel like because I know her story, something like that left early age, whatever. Once you kind of like circle back, it's kind of like good for your heart to almost lose, like fix it. But also, if in the other side they don't want to fix them, then you gotta fuck it.
Right. Yeah. But so your wife's dad he's been wanting to reach out, or no?
Yeah, a little bit here and there. But
Okay.
him and the mom used to split up when they were like babies.
Mm.
So then he left to Spain, I guess, or somewhere in Europe. And now that they're adults, they have like the sister have good relation with him now.
Mhm.
So it's like might as well just join it. Go meet him.
Yeah.
I told her like I'm not gonna go because I gotta stay trained. But there's also if I go, it's gonna be like a man in between this. So it's like just go and talk to the guys. If you like him, if you don't like him, there's two options. You regardless, you wanna have fun with your mom, sister, and the kids. So
Mhm.
might as well give it a go.
Yeah.
And I think she told me it was all good.
That's good. That's dope. Maybe,
But if we
maybe.
need to go fuck him up, we
Yeah.
can go fuck
What's
him up
his name
too.
again?
Damn.
His name is Diego.
Hey, we gonna find you, Diego, huh? Sé que estás en Nueva York. Yo,
Yeah.
Chito, aquí vamos
He's
a estar.
somewhere. I don't know where he's at.
You
That's
gonna find him,
That's
yeah?
the crazy part is I genuinely don't know where he's
He's
at.
not
Bro.
gonna see his right hook.
No
He's
cap.
not gonna see his right hook.
Yeah,
Same
bro.
location, my G.
But yeah.
That hunt.
Yeah.
A few rifles, few knives.
Yeah.
Fucking.
We found Diego's dad featuring Chito Vera.
yeah.
I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna keep
Viral?
it viral right there.
Right. He's probably in New York. I don't know, somewhere. I genuinely don't know, bro. Alright.
Yeah, we can get away
Someone
with the law
get
in
my map.
Ecuador.
Someone get my map like Dora.
Nah, we'll see. Maybe I'll take Chito's advice and maybe maybe
I'm
I'll
gonna be
reach out.
honest. That was great advice right there.
It can
Chito.
be-
I don't think I'm the right guy to say anything, you know. But I think if
But
Chito Vera gives you that advice, just take it with a grain of salt, and maybe consider it.
You're
Well,
right.
you have like mom and dad together.
So no, same. We actually all share the same story. My dad also, you know, he made me, he raised me. I was born in Mexico. Then at 5 years old, I came here. My mom brought me, and my dad and we had a relationship. Cause my mom would call him for me. You know, like on my birthday, on his birthday, we'd talk for hours. But he'd always say the same excuse, like, cause he would never talk to me unless it was my birthday or his birthday. We would never talk, and I would call him, and be like, "Yo, how come you didn't call me?" Hey man, I lost your phone number, man. But this time I'm gonna save it though. Every time.
But they were
I always respect them as my dad.
they were younger when they have you.
No, so look, trip out. Look, listen to this story. Trip out, Chito. Look, get your popcorn ready. So my mom had me at 19, right? And my dad, you feel me? Rest in peace on Felipe. He also passed away. He was 42. You feel me? You feel me?
Carne fresca.
Hey, Don Felipe estaba caliente. You feel me? I'm gonna leave it at that. You feel me? Hey, don't hate the player, hate the game. You feel me?
Nah,
I mean,
So my dad had a whole life before me, and then he had an affair. You know, I told you the grown man thing to do. He had an affair with my mom.
Game.
I came to be.
Honestly, you got good genetics, bro. You soft spoken, got charisma.
Yeah,
Fucking
yeah,
Don
a
Felipe
little bit,
knew what he was
shout out Don
doing.
Felipe, man. No, but I always respect him as my dad. You know, I have a stepdad, and I consider him like my dad also,
Right.
because he actually raised me. He didn't have to, but he took
He
the
stepped
role
up,
of a dad for me, and he's always showed me right from wrong. And so yeah, I definitely consider my stepdad my dad, but I also have the respect and the father love towards my biological dad,
Right,
because
right.
even when I would call him, it wasn't like, oh, don't call me. He'd be like, oh, I'm so glad to hear you, know, and he'd always give me his time. And
Right.
it was dope, you know. And also he's an older man, you know, he's an older Mexican man.
It's different.
From un pueblito, un rancho, you know. His mom and dad passed away at a young age. He didn't really have that
Right.
love. So who am I to judge him? You get me? The only thing I could do was, you know, talk to him and get to know him, and
Follow
it was dope.
through.
It was dope, and I even have a sister because of him in Mexico.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, even if I would say like, if the other side is open to be cool, just give it a chance.
Yeah.
If the other side is not open, then it's like fuck off.
Yeah.
Yeah. You would always you always answer. You always
You
call.
will
You always
know.
talk.
You know what's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's. I mean, I got a lot of my friends same thing, but when they got kids younger, like I got a lot of homies that we have kids at the same age. Like I
Yeah.
was fucking 17, 18 with my first kid. I just want like fuck it. I'm gonna put my life here, but some other people are like, fuck, I don't want to do this shit.
Yeah.
This is scary.
Mhm.
It's a hard fucking task. I told myself, fuck it, either we succeed or we fail, but together.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
Mhm.
But not everybody thinks like that.
Yeah. He has the same story too.
Same
With the
thing.
kid?
No.
No, same thing with my father. I mean, dude, I was with my dad. My mom and my dad were together till I was like in the age of 6. Y ya después de ahí fue, like, mi mamá aguantó mucho. Like, mucho. Mi papá, you know, era, a veces tomaba, mujeriego. And then on top of that, he would come home, argument fights, like physical fights. It was just too much. So my grandma decided just to bring us over here. And, I mean, I would still go to Mexico every summer, you know, and see him for a long time. And as I started getting older, and I just started like, I started realizing more and more that what my dad did it wasn't right, you know. Like,
Right.
I get it, you know. You have arguments. I have arguments with my girl all the time, but I'll never ever put my hands on my girl. You get what I'm saying? That's
Right.
something that my dad did. My dad did that. Golpeador. Like he would beat up my mom.
Yeah, and it
And-
happens in third world countries more than
Mhm.
And
other ones.
it was just like I just couldn't. I didn't respect him as a man for a long time. We had a big fallout, and him and I wouldn't talk for 2 years, right? And I just held so much resentment, and I was so angry. I was so mad about the whole situation that had happened. We stopped talking for 2 years. I don't know where. I'll still remember. It was funny. Well, not funny enough. Interesting enough. It was actually one of my days off. And his wife reached out to my mom, and she said, mira, Nancy, Ricardo está muy mal. Ahorita está en el hospital. Le entró COVID y no se mira muy bien. Lo vamos a llevar al I think it's called, they call it el seguro, whatever it's called. Boom, lo llevaron al seguro. My mom had told him, take him to a private doctor. He's like, oh no, well we don't have money for that. It's like, it doesn't matter. In a situation like that, it doesn't matter about the fucking money. Is take him whatever. We have to sell a car. Whatever we have to sell, we'll make it happen.
Exactly.
Boom, whatever. Ya lo llevaron al seguro. He was there. Obviously, we had to do that 4-hour drive with traffic, like 5, to get to Tijuana. We're driving over there. We get there. We're looking for parking. And as we're walking towards, like, you know, the hospital to go see him, we get a call from his wife. She's like, hey, Ricardo just passed away 10 minutes ago. And to this day, I still remember. It was one of the most shocking shit that I've ever been through. We go up there. My dad's mom and dad are there. Fucking, you know, anyone that's lost someone in their life knows that cry. It was a cry where it's just like un lloro de auxilio. Like, they don't know
It's
what to
heavy,
do.
yeah.
It's a heavy tension going on. And I just didn't know what to do at the moment, and
Right.
I blamed myself for such a long time for me not talking to my dad for the last 2 years of his life before he passed away. and it was heavy. It was hard. It's gonna be 5 years on Sunday since my dad passed away, and there's a lot of accomplishment that we've made in our life. Like I wish I could tell him about Felipe, Diego, the shit that we do, the shit that we've done so far. You know, even though it's just we barely scratched the surface of where we want to get to, but it's still been a journey where I wish I can experience it with my dad and just tell him so and so. But it honestly, it took something very heavy for me to become a different man in, you know, how I am now. Now it's like, I get in an argument with, you know, maybe some cousins, some family members, whatever, with my best friend. But at the end of the day, I'm not gonna go longer than a week or two without talking to him. You know, I just go, we come back, yo, you know what? Let's sit down, let's have a beer, let's talk it out. Cause you never know. By tomorrow, I could be gone, they could be gone. So I try not to hold resentment.
Especially if it's not something like heavy.
That's what I'm saying. You know, for me, it was like I was just a kid back then. It was like, why me? Why did this have to happen to me? Why? Without me realizing, like, I came in, God wanted, like, not even God, because of the world, I went through a lot of shit, went through a lot of trauma, but that's made me the man that I am now. So, you know, I would take it as a loss instead of a lesson. So now it's like, you know, him and I can argue with him, whatever the case is, the next day, boom, talk it out, back to work. That's all it is. So,
That's what I mean, in relationships, it's best not to assume, just ask. Ask your partner, your homie, like, yo, is this going on? Because sometimes it could be you just assuming things, and then you get mad on your own, and everybody's normal, and you're tripping on this corner, like, that's what, like, I like to, like, just right away confront nicely, like, hey, what's going on?
Hey, that was me when you didn't respond to me, bro. I was like, damn, man, Chito ain't fucking with me no more, man.
I was so chill. I was like,
Chito in Chicago is just there, man.
Chito was chilling. Chito was chilling.
And I'm over here like, fuck, bro.
I even told them, I was like, I'm gonna reschedule them eventually. I'm just bad replying. If it's not life or death or money in the line or something that I need to get back to you, I will. Sometimes I pretend I don't see your text, but I have you. I have you present, but it's sometimes you go like, I do it tomorrow. I gotta train.
I do that a lot.
I mean, like, if I'm mad, that's the first thing you will know. Like, I won't let it pass by, and I think it's the weakest thing a man can do is play passive aggressive. I can't do that shit. Like, fuck this guy, and then I see him, I'm like, oh yeah, I can't do that shit. It's either fuck you wanna fix it, okay, come on, let's talk. But it's better like that. Communication is everything.
100%.
Yeah.
What about this? Let me, you know, as boys, right? Sometimes you got brother, whatever. Him and I, but not with this motherfucker. Motherfucker's too big. But him and I, man, you argue. Come on, just throw the gloves on. Let's hop in the ring, right?
I think it's different.
Let me ask Chito.
My fault.
How does it get with you? Like how does one of your boys do that?
Do they ever try to be like, alright, what's up then? Like,
cause gang, how you gonna do that?
Exactly. It's unfair. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm like arguing with a homie, I mean, but there's always levels, right? What you have done. Did you disrespect my wife? You're dead. Like, there's no like, hey, let's talk about it. Yeah. You harm one of my kids,
you're dead.
You're fucked. But if it's like we just arguing over like doing this, or hey, 5 p.m. tomorrow, I can't 5 p.m. Yeah, we can go like, hey, come on, bitch. But in every I keep the funniness to everything, even if we're arguing, because I'm like, I would tell my homie like, well, fuck you, motherfucker, because then what? He don't want to fight me. I definitely don't want to fight my friend. So if it's just like a normal argument about time of work, it's like, hey, just tell me whatever you want or whatever you need.
Yeah. And
I don't get mad quick. Like, I don't know. I'm pretty happy.
You're just a chill guy, man.
I'm pretty happy. Like especially over like petty shit. Is like, I can't get mad at anyone for, I don't know, for telling me like, hey, dude, I can't do it today. Can you do it tomorrow? I'm like, sure. Or actually, I can tomorrow. Let's figure out something else. But I don't know.
No,
I don't believe in getting mad.
You said you have a brother, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, I got a brother.
Is he older or younger?
I'm the youngest one.
You're the youngest. So he at one point in age, you guys would probably fight,
At one point in age, bro, I was trying to figure it out live. I really thought me and my brother hate each other. And I was like, I didn't feel good about it. I was like, this is fucked up. But we would get on fist fights.
Yeah.
Like knuckles to the mouth every day. Not like wrestling WWE.
No,
It will start like that. He will, because he's bigger. He's like, oh, come on, Triple H, fucking pedigree, and fucking slang me on my face on the ground.
Yeah.
And then I was like, dude, that's not cool. It's like, fuck you. And then I always throw first. And even from behind, I suck it so hard a few times. But then after that, he will really hurt. Like, thank God he punched like a little girl, because he would have killed me. Because some of those shots were like actually to my face.
Damn.
But he's not heavy-handed like me, I guess.
Yeah.
But like he's like probably what? He's 35 or 36. I'm 32. But when we were kids, but it's crazy because I was thinking for years, I was like, fuck, me and my brother had each other, that's not cool. But it was every day. Like my mom would come with the fucking chancla, fucking beat the fuck out of us. And then my dad, a few times, when my dad was different, that motherfucker just pick his head in the room, I would be like, my mom, I was like, it's this thing, bro. This thing cannot hurt me. I was like, come on, lady. Okay, go to the room. And then we'll keep fighting. But one morning we were in my dad's room, and we started like fighting. And this is like probably 3 years deep into like fist fighting. And we were like getting into an argument, and he just decided not to fight. And I was like, oh, that was the best feeling of my life. That was the last time we actually fought. But we didn't fight that day. We were about to, like usual, and he just like, dude, we're getting too old. Like,
how old were you at this time?
Bro, we were still living in China, so probably third grade and whatever the fuck he was then.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
But I remember I was like, oh, cool, we're not fighting. Finally, I'm like, but bro, we were like, I broke so many broomsticks, like the wood
handles,
ones, like scoba. I broke the fuck out of the thing on his back, because he will beat the fuck out of me. So when he get tired of kicking my ass, he will leave. Bro, I would have that thing like already know where the broom was. Just grab it from the center and just fucking boom. And the fucked up part was like movies, like the big guys would go like, really? And just beat the fuck out of me again, and I was like, motherfucker.
Chito, what about now? Which is for good old day.
Dude,
just you and your brother one time in the ring.
No, like every time I'm back home, I start like grapple him, and he fights back. But then eventually he's a pig, bro. He gets sweaty and shit. He's tired. Neon Bailey started slapping him. I'm like, yeah, what? He's like, come on, dude. He's like, come on. But I mean, we don't fight at all.
That's good.
We have a good relationship. My sister too, same thing. I would say that I'm lucky. Like all our as a cousins, uncles, like I don't even know about falling out. Like maybe that's why I'm chill, because I saw my dad and my mom living on my uncle and auntie house, and they were never fighting.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure they argue behind doors, but they did it right. The kids, we were just like this big happy family. So I was like, that's cool.
That's dope.
That's probably so. You had that from like that's why you're a family guy. Probably just your upbringing is you were just close with your family.
It's like every Sunday go half of the day to one grandma, half to the day to their grandma. On Saturdays go to your, whoever the cousin you have the most fun. Go to that cousin house and just fuck shit up, and my uncle will beat the fuck out of us for fucking destroying shit that we shouldn't destroy.
Yeah.
Like damaging things for no reason.
It's October 18th, bro. I only know that you fighting because it's my birthday. So what's going on?
You coming for real?
I mean, I don't know. You want me to come?
I mean, you should come.
I'll come. Huh?
Taquito?
No, yo no puedo ir. Oh, puedo ir.
We can put him on a. We can drive him there.
Drive me there. Do it,
How far is
man.
Vancouver?
Hay que hacerlo, no más hay que
How
decir.
far is Vancouver from here?
Fuck, I don't know. It's kind of far, but it's not too bad. It's just
Let
up
me
West
see.
Coast.
I'm down to go. I was actually, as a matter
Drive
of
through Washington.
But you can look
Let me
easier.
go.
You can fly to the nearest
Easy
state.
flight.
How
Fly
far?
to the nearest state, and then from there just drive in.
Yeah, fly like Seattle or some shit.
From
And then just do that.
Seattle to Vancouver.
Wait, why are we planning it like we actually gonna
I'm
sneak
down.
in
I swear to
Felipe?
God I'm going.
I know you're going,
Bro,
but I'm saying, but
from
why are we teasing
Seattle is 2:42
hours driving.
driving.
2 hours and 42 minutes?
From
100
Seattle.
Closer,
Oh man,
closer.
I've driven further from pussy. I'm down, okay? I'll go see you fun.
It's far.
Hey,
It's
You got flight for now. He fly for
have
that
you?
shit.
No, yeah, like 140 miles. Yeah, it's
far. It's far. It's a long drive.
but it's closer than Vegas.
Yeah. That's true.
2 hours and 45
That's
minutes.
nothing. We
No,
drove
no,
2
from
hours
Seattle
today.
to
No,
Vancouver.
yeah, no.
Come on, Johnny boy.
Yeah.
Have you go? What's the deepest have you gone for pussy?
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I've driven pretty far.
Have you seen that T-shirt, that meme that says alcohol? No, it's something with alcohol and pussy. But the places that I have visit pussy, the amount of travel I have done for pussy is more than. It's a crazy meme.
I mean, I've driven pretty far for alcohol and pussy. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you.
What's the longest you went for one
Nah, but
pussy?
be for real. Don't be trolling.
No, for real, like 2 hours. I probably driven 2 hours.
You
for
fucking
pussy.
have a hard on for 2 hours.
No, yeah. It's like, wait, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm sorry, you know when you're driving, you're like, fuck, but like, I can't wait to pull up, and then you're texting, you know, like, hey, man, make sure that pussy warm type shit.
The drive was longer than what you actually did.
That's very true, 100%.
I mean, that's of course. No one fuck for 2 hours.
Who don't? You
Shut
don't know
the
me, man.
fuck up.
I'm
Here
like
we go with this
I'm
bullshit
like the
shit.
rare Ecuadorian, bro. You must not know about me. Ask about me, Felipe.
I don't know you, gang. I don't know you
Yeah,
that.
do you
ass-
fuck
Nah,
him?
fucking
No, I don't know him. I don't know him.
Oh, you
I
guys
don't-
fuck?
No, hell no.
I'll keep it on that, bro. Usually like 5 minutes and we're good.
You ever flown for that?
Hell yeah.
You flown for pussy?
Yeah, hell yeah.
That's crazy.
Where you been?
Well, because look, I used to work for the airlines, JetBlue.
Yeah,
So I
no,
got
no.
free flights.
No, I know, but what's the farthest that you flew for
I
pussy?
think. Well, it's not like technically like I wasn't linking up. I'm like, I'm gonna fly to you, but it just happened. Like I flew to the state and it just happened.
No,
we're not talking about
specific.
Oh,
that.
you just talking about, like,
Okay,
like, what you
let's
doing?
say, because
Like, where you stay at? Oh, I stay over here. Okay, I'm on my way.
if not,
Come
how
on,
long,
Taquito.
how long have you driven? Let's just put that. Let's put
Probably
that.
like 2 hours too, bro.
Yeah,
In
a little 2
Florida.
hours,
Oh
like-
yeah, I probably did it to Tampa.
I've been married for 13 years, so I drive 2 miles home.
That's
Oh, wait, Liz,
That's
what
a
about
quick
you?
one.
You ever taken a
Me?
bus?
I've taken the bus to get some pussy. 100%.
I mean, for pussy, I mean, people will run for that shit.
I'll crawl for that shit. I ain't gonna lie
I've
to
never,
you.
I've never
Don't
driven
catch me
too
like
far.
this. Just
I've never driven too far, but I've been close. Like my next door neighbor type vibe. Like she lived down the street. I ran there. Like, no, I'm not even trying to be funny. Like I was like, I snuck out the house like at 12, and I literally just by my house is a Vallarta, and she lived behind the Vallarta. And
Oh, this is in Mexico.
no,
No,
aquí,
this is here,
aquí. It's called Vallarta Supermarket. You
Oh,
heard
okay.
it? Yeah.
Oh,
La
yeah,
Vallarta.
Vallarta, yeah. But
And she
Puerto
lived,
Vallarta is a city.
yeah, no, but she lived behind La Vallarta, and I live like 2 blocks from La Vallarta.
People that hear this shit's gonna go to check the
Yeah,
house.
they're gonna know where I was at. Now, I don't live there no more, but just ran.
Yeah, I get sweaty.
Yeah, I'm already sweaty. I was already sweaty by the time I got there. Now, but I never drove in too crazy for pussy. I usually tell them to pull over. Pull up. No, like pull up. Like, pull up, get
You
some
make
dick.
bitches drive for you.
Yeah, now. Back then, now.
Back then you
Yeah.
run for pussy, now they drive to you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Fuck yeah, bro.
Who's they?
That's the main. That's the
Why
man
you
of the
hating,
group.
bitch? Just because you
Hey.
fucking drive 2 hours for pussy?
no,
Don't
but
be-
that was before.
Don't be
though.
hitting the player. Hit the game.
That was before.
right.
That was before. Now I figured out that there was like Disneyland for adults. It was like 30 minutes away. Like Figueroa
Where is
Street.
that? Oh
Figueroa
yeah,
Street.
Rest
well,
in
but
peace.
bro, that's like some zombies walking that shit.
Yeah, it don't matter, man.
Type some Figueroa Street so we can check.
What that mean?
I have drove by.
Have you ever had
bro.
a zombie head?
That's just
Aw.
zombie head. I mean,
You
the
think it's Skid Row?
Yeah, I
no,
think that's Skid Row.
bro.
No, he know, he know.
Figgy got some Pokemons in
We
there.
gotta
bro.
go.
have-
We gotta get jiggy on Figgy.
I have drive from that shit. I have drive, of course.
I mean,
this
at that
is some-
McDonald's right there.
There's some gnarly Pokemons in there.
Ride-along, Figueroa.
Oh
wait,
yeah.
wait, right along?
Gage,
Right-
Gage in 69.
Oh yeah. I know her actually. I know red hair. There is la rojo me la cojo.
Fucking Sirenita or what?
Look at that. She look like
Her
Ariel.
name's Ariel, yeah.
Hey, but I guarantee.
I know her too.
I can just tell by the walk. I know her.
I guarantee there's a lot of Transformers in there too.
Oh, that's why
Oh.
Gabriel likes going.
Oh, you are really to that shit.
Este güey le llaman el Bumblebee.
Bumblebee?
Bro, you motherfuckers just troll me all the time,
Nah, we just
bro.
troll. We just troll.
That
Diego right there.
It's Diego. Imagine they see me and you driving.
I mean, believe it or not, someone's getting caught.
No, but look. But I just want to make it clear, man. Shout out to these beautiful ladies for working, because you could tell it's probably like 11 a.m., 12 p.m.
Yeah, bro.
No later than that, and they're still hardworking. Look at her. She took like 30 steps already going back and forth
And they're
looking
in
for
heels.
business.
Walking
And
on
they're
those,
in
walking on
heels.
those hills at 11 in the morning is
Yeah.
crazy.
Pops,
They
that's
hustlers,
that's
though.
like 12-inch heels, man. But shout out to those ladies, beautiful ladies, hardworking ladies. I respect.
What
them.
are the
I'm not gonna-
prices in the? elevator?
Depends. You gotta be careful because we
And you gotta ask for
we've
full
got
service.
food before too.
Yeah, full service.
Yeah, porque
Because sometimes they'll be like 100 just head. You're like, what the fuck
So,
is this?
yeah, it
you gotta make sure it's full
Right,
service.
right,
it
right.
happened to me. Yeah, it's happened. It happened to the best of ones.
Yeah,
You know,
but
you pulled up.
You learn. You feel me? It's like life. You gotta learn the game.
You
man.
Exactly.
pulled up. You're like this. How much?
Oh, and then you gotta hit him like, you're not a cop, right? And then like, no, me no cop.
And then boom,
grab
they
your
grab.
shit. Make sure.
But
make sure you're not a cop.
but I'm telling you, you could get any range. You could get anywhere from
Like
100
that one
to
right there,
250.
how much she running you?
Well,
Oh, that one- no, that
she
one-
looks like
like
like a locked character. Gang, I can't see. Let me see.
No,
Yeah,
that's
from-
200. That's
from the
200.
back, yeah.
No, that's 200.
That's
Fat
100
ass.
for sure.
Yeah.
200.
Yeah, look at the
Yeah,
ass. Look at the
yeah.
ass. It's
200.
popping. Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
But the way she's gonna get you once again is she's gonna be like it's
Look at
120.
the McDonald's over there. That's
So
where I
wait,
be at.
okay, what's their tactic? What's the
So let me okay. Well, let you. He's a demon in that shit too. I'm telling you, when I pull up, right? This is before I even knew because it happened to the best of
Man,
us.
I just want to let you know, Chito, before we continue, because this is the demon of Figueroa.
So
But I am the Grim Reaper. I'm not gonna lie.
damn, gang, the grin.
I'm not gonna lie.
Gang, if I was a beautiful worker and I was like, what's your name? You're like the Grim Reaper. Gang, I'll be like, you know what? I'm out, man.
No, but
To
listen
get the
to
car right behind you.
Listen to this.
That's crazy.
Like, you know how you know.
Oh, that one
No,
cheaper.
that one 50.
That one more
50.
cheaper for sure.
No, but listen to this. Listen to this. You can't pull up with the car packed. It
Oh,
either
yeah,
has to
yeah.
be you and one at most. It can't be 3. It can't be 4. It's you and your boy, or just you. No full car.
No
like, they
plus
don't,
twos.
Yeah, they don't take
don't
you
like that.
seriously. No, they're
Yeah,
not. They're
no,
not.
no.
They're like no. But
you-
if it's you and your boy, like me and Brandon, usually do the 2-man missions.
Yeah, so
Then,
look,
yeah, you get play.
like we, you pull up, whatever, and this is like what we, God, look at the one, the bread, damn, king.
What you say like that, bro?
I don't know, but that's a big job, man. That's a 2-man. No, so I'm telling you, man,
You gotta do 2 versus 1.
I'm
there.
telling you, bro. So you pulled up right now. That what we know now, right? So you pulled up. You go ahead and ask how much is it. If they tell you 100, 120, then you ask the next question. Is that full service? Oh no, baby, full service is like 200.
Or
Alright,
something hit you
cool.
with quick visit. You're like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, you don't
15
really know
minutes?
what
No,
it
I need
is.
at least 30 minutes.
Right.
Listen to this. Listen
Oh,
to this.
you
though.
took,
Listen.
you took
No,
a
but listen.
shower, eating, I'm fucking.
It's because quick service. It's like they just rush you. That's why I get the.
Oh, you like to kiss in
30.
the mouth and shit.
No.
No.
we like to take our time.
But look at him. He
sometimes.
kissed one. Look at him.
I've been seeing that shit. I was like,
That's why I have my water over here. I don't want my touch
I
it.
got mine, dude.
I'm gonna have to change the mic after this.
Oh, you been eating pussy
No,
there.
I have. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, I'm telling you. So that's basically what we do. We recognize these streets like the back of our hands. I've never been around this time. Like, you gotta be a next level of horny to pull up at this time.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Oh, like yeah.
I
for
dropped
sure.
out Diego and I whipped his car there. This is by LAX, by the
But
way.
yeah, and look at that. That's I know her,
and
man.
mind you,
I know.
when you go down the street, it's only a one way. So sometimes you gotta you go against traffic to try to bust a bitch, if that makes sense.
Right.
Like if you go down this way right there, there's an end street, and
I know
it
when you
says-
actually
it
know
says-
exactly what this is.
Yeah,
at.
100%.
Yeah.
I know. I'm not even trying to.
and that's not even a lie. Like so back then he used to fly a lot, and he used to like, hey bro, can you give me a ride to the airport? I didn't have a car, and he'd be like, okay, well I'm out of town. If you drop me off at the airport, I'll let you borrow my car. So one time, mind you, the way he would fly is he's on standby. So it's not a guarantee he's gonna get on the plane, but sometimes so sometimes there's no guarantee he's gonna be on the plane.
Right.
So he'd be like, yo, bro, just wait for me here. And if you look up, I'm not even trying to be funny. If you look up Gage and 69th Street from LAX, it's 14 minutes. So I would go waste time and just drive around, look at the talent, and then until you tell me, yeah, I'm on the plane, I was like, all right then, bro, later. And then I'll just just do my little
But
rounds.
you pick up one in
Hell yeah, on this car.
You picked the bitch in my whip.
And
Hey,
he got
hey,
a whip
don't
now. He
you
got
say
a
that word,
Raptor.
don't
He
say
got
that
a
word.
Raptor now.
Yeah.
I just sold mine. You like it?
The Raptor?
Yeah.
I love it. You don't like it?
No, I love it too, but it was too much gas.
Dude, it's
Yeah.
a fucking... I
You
just
have-
did it the other day,
Gas
175,
You
bro.
have an R or a regular?
Nah, just regular.
Yeah, they
You have the
are.
R?
I had the R, and
Oh.
it's cool. I mean, it's cool. I put nice exhaust on it, but if I do it again, which I believe I will do it again, I will go regular.
Regular.
There's no reason to have that kind of car with over 1,000 horsepower. Like,
Yeah.
you're not racing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about some dude be like, dude, that's cool. I
Mhm.
don't care about that. I bought it because I have to, because of taxes and shit.
Right.
And then I was like, okay, cool car. It's super sick to step on the gas, but bro, There were times I would check the maps and be, okay, I got 50 miles of gas, and this is like 20 miles away, bro.
Empty.
Halfway, I would have to pull over, and I was
Yeah.
like, this doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
That car, I mean, it's a C car, but
Yeah.
it's just, I have it for almost a year. I don't think it's worth that much. I mean, I have the same motor, but on a small car.
You have a Porsche?
I just got one, yeah.
That's hard.
What kind of Porsche?
A GT3.
Oh, that's hard. I've been in one.
I drove my friend one like a few years ago, and I told myself, I'm gonna get one eventually. I almost got when I buy cars. I know cars, so when I buy a car, I chase for a year. I go online, find it, call a lot of friends, ask opinions, and I don't just, even if it's the best one, I just don't buy it. I go through this whole rabbit hole of like, I make comparisons between this and that, and most of all the cars that I have looked online for at least 10 months before I pull the trigger, just because I'm so picky with. I rather wait than jump the gun too quick.
Yeah.
But now I'm trying to get rid of a few cars because it's just you don't need too much cars.
How many cars do you have right now?
7.
Wow, damn.
It's like you don't need that shit.
It's a lot.
It's an old guy kind of like, I would say,
Pastime.
collecting cars is like
hobby,
it's a
no?
hobby for old
Hobby, yeah.
people. Yeah, it's a hobby for. I was like, I don't even drive them. I'm gonna sell at least 2 cars.
Oh, go ahead.
What is like your like? Obviously, I seen you have like classic cars. If I'm not mistaken, you have
Yeah.
some classic cars. Are you more like American Muscle? Are you more JDM? Like
I mean, I got a little bit of everything.
more
I,
Europe? You know, just Europe stuff.
I mean, I have the Grand National.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I have the Impala 96, the 1990 Mustang, the Fox body.
Damn.
Yeah, I
That
seen that
thing
one. I
rips.
saw that one.
That's little shit fucking goes.
Stick shift.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's hard.
And then that one actually have a lot of miles, and that shit drives like
Brand
nothing.
new.
And then my heart is my F-150 92. That's what my dad drove. I thought he was the coolest guy in town having that car. So that's what when I bought. That was the first car I bought here in the U.S. That one I probably will never sell it.
That's dope.
Yeah.
And then I get rid of the Raptor R and got an M5 comp.
Oh wow.
That
nice.
take me from point A to point B, and I got the Porsche a few months ago. But
Nice.
that one I just
Congrats.
keep in garage. I don't.
Your garage. Yeah, you have to. I feel like.
That one I don't fuck around too much with.
Chito, I love to ask this question to people that people that, I mean, just anyone successful. But do you still remember the first big purchase you made when you got a good or fat check?
Yes.
And can you share it?
Yeah, I never in my whole career I never went material first.
Yeah.
Like when I start, like I didn't. My first check wasn't nothing material. My first full saving checks was on my daughter's surgery.
Okay.
That was my first big. That was the money that most people would save for their first house. I put like 90K into my daughter's surgery,
Wow.
so she can like have a more performance on her face, so she can have like a smile, open her mouth better. She's born with a syndrome. Like that's a lot to explain, but the syndrome is called Mobius.
Okay.
So they recommend a surgery before 4 years to make her speak better, have more because they don't have mobility. They're just like this the whole time.
Wow.
Like they can do any gesture, but this surgery, they open the whole fucking face. Like the movie Face Off,
Uh-huh.
when they change the face on the cop and the bad guy.
Oh no, never seen that.
It's a sick movie. Watch it.
Uh-huh.
But they pretty much open the whole hairline, pull the muscles from this area that they work, and they extend it all the way here.
Wow.
So it's a gnarly surgery, but it's pretty safe. That was my first big purchase ever. Like before that, I didn't pass nothing more than a pair of new Vans or
Yeah.
running shoes. That was my first big one. And my second big one was my first house.
Okay.
I always thought, because in the US, everybody keep repeating themselves. I mean, it's just my belief, right? But I'm gonna say it. They always, oh, you're better off renting. It's better renting, no taxes, just rent. But then you're a slave your whole fucking life.
You don't own anything.
You don't own nothing. I mean, if shit hit the fence and let's say I lose everything, I chop both of my legs, God forbid, I'm like,
yes.
I have a house.
Mhm.
If I can eat and have a house, I'm cool.
Yeah.
And that's possible. But I never bought material. I invest my money first, and then through the years after that, I have invest my money, and then I start like buying cars or watches like really later on.
Yeah.
Like I stack, I invest, stack, invest, and then when everything around is comfy, and most of the things that I actually buy, I don't really lose money because I don't buy like jewelry or stuff that doesn't. You can pay 50 grand for a chain, but that chain really costs 20K.
That's
So you're
true.
not making
Yeah.
your money back. So I'm into watches, and I only buy them from the store.
Mhm.
And I just don't buy whatever. I buy what I think has a value or is good. And I don't like to. I mean, you see how I'm dressed right now.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about pretty much the way I look or shit
Yeah.
like that. So I never went like, oh, I bought a chain as soon as I make money.
Yeah.
I think that's stupid.
Yeah. No, you had your priorities set for sure, 100%. And congrats for being
Yeah.
able to do that surgery.
Thank you, bro.
$90,000.
Yeah.
I
It's
mean, back
insane.
then,
Even now, man, almost 100,000. It's life-changing money.
no, but back then when I was making like 20 grand per fight, you're like, fuck.
Yeah.
Like, how am I gonna make that? But then I told myself, once I got to that range of like 90K on my savings, I was like, because I was supposed to buy a house, and then I was like, if I bought a house, but then time goes, father, and then this kid, because now it's a baby. She was like 4 or 5. She will never argue with me, but she's gonna be 21 day and be like, hey, dad, you never did that surgery that I require.
Yeah.
I was like, I told myself, if that happened to me, I probably hang myself. So
Yeah.
I just did it.
Wow.
But I think when you do shit like that, like life outside struggle becomes easier because you already been through shit like heavy shit that you took serious, and between me and my wife we handled it the best we could. Because when you're a kid, becoming a father, you go like, oh, what the fuck is this? Now this little human, I need to take care of it.
Yeah.
But then when you have a kid with a special need, it makes you, I think it makes you better. Like, makes you have more empathy with people, give you definitely patience because you have no idea what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
So I would say, like, if I wouldn't have that in first place, I probably wouldn't go that far.
Mhm.
I think, because that really changed my whole way of thinking,
Mindset, yeah.
mentality of like hard work, don't give up. Even like once you get big, you gotta be careful with distractions and shit because everyone a piece of cake
Mhm.
when
Yeah.
when the lights are bright, but you gotta understand how to keep it tight. I mean, I still have around me people like from day one, and then my team. I have the same team for the last like 5 to 8 years. Like small team, but it's better to keep it like that. Even with my friends, I keep it like that. I met really good people and stuff, but to make it like part of my heart and life,
Yeah.
it takes a while.
100%, dude.
Yeah,
It's
and that's
crazy.
like you have a reason to keep fighting. You know, like you just keep that in the back of your head. You have the family, and that's a dope story, bro.
I did ask you, about like your, what's your mom, dad say, but what does your wife say when you hop on these, when you're in the octagon?
I mean, she probably shed her pants the same way I do, bro. It's fucking gnarly. Like watching someone you love like that getting in a fight. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
because think about it, bro. You can get fucked up.
Yeah.
You're
can
putting
get
your life on the
You
risk.
can get so fucked up. So, and that's what kind of like turned me on to like keep being better, stay disciplined, go to the gym every day, like stay focused on my priorities. It's like if I still on my prime, I'm gonna go 1,000%.
Yeah.
But the moment I felt my body's kind of like not the same, that day I go like, bye guys. I don't wanna be the guy that is fighting and looking like a piece of shit. And most guys, they can be great for 10 years, and then for the last 4 or 5 years, they don't even know how to fight.
Yeah.
It's like, why you fight for that long? I mean, I guess we all need money. Do something else. Start from the bottom, like work in a company, clean. I don't fucking know, but don't put yourself in that position
Yeah.
when you can do probably something way better.
Would you value? Do you think you value more, like leaving, like the legacy you leave behind for the sport? Like, is that why you think you won't just keep fighting because of the money? Like, you think like, no, I just want to leave out. If I'm gonna leave, I want to leave out like I did my thing.
Yes on that 100%, and also you're not. Once you're there just for the paycheck, you're not there.
Mhm.
You're just collecting, getting your ass kicked, and some of those fights you might win too because you're gonna fight back, but there's really no reason to it. I'd rather. I mean, but that's how tricky shit is. It's like how many times you invest your money, how many times you listen to the right people. I mean, the future is definitely uncertain. How you say that shit?
Uncertain.
Uncertain. Like
Uncertain,
you really, even if you think you're doing the right thing, things can fall apart.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So that's what I like. Also, like life is like fuck it. It's a gamble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And today's good, tomorrow can be shit, but you can always go back to good if it's in you. If it's not in you, then you're fucked.
100%.
Go
Look,
ahead.
and as a professional, fighter yourself, I'm not comparing this profession at all. I give you your flowers and I give boxing its flowers, but I want to ask you, as a boxer, what
Taco.
I got scared. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, go ahead.
I want to ask you, as a professional fighter, how do you see the outcome that happened with Crawford and then Canelo? Even though Canelo lost, he still left with $130 million, like
150.
$150 million minimum.
I
right?
mean,
is that really a loss?
I mean, it is a loss because now you're the guy that only have two losses, one to Vidal and one to Mayweather. Those losses really doesn't make you less because Mayweather at the time, that motherfucker is what, 50, 59 or 50?
How old was he? He was
He's
30.
right now.
40?
Oh no, at the
No,
time
no.
he was 40. No, he was 37.
Yeah.
No, but what I'm saying, like, Mayweather is the staple of boxing. It's like
Yeah.
59 and 0.
50
That's
no.
50 now. Yeah.
50 no.
50.
That's crazy. That's like, and he fought the who's who. Like, you lose to a guy like that by decision, sure. 50 other motherfuckers did lose
Two,
to him.
yeah.
So Canelo built something ginormous. He still is the face of boxing. He have fought everybody. He have KO people in the nasty way. Crawford in the other end, same level, same probably amount of high level fights and big fights, but he just didn't have the Canelo name, right?
Yeah.
So this is when I give Canelo his flowers. Like, he could easily 2 fights ago go like, hey guys, I got enough millions. I don't need to do this or make anyone famous, because he's definitely getting older, and he still had the balls to take a fight with a guy like Crawford and lose it all.
Yeah.
So it's like, did he really lose it all? No, he don't lose shit. But to me, it's like, go to your team, regroup, and be like, hey, are we gonna keep doing this? We're gonna return on top, but I would hate to see Canelo losing 3-4 fights.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and who's really next in line? Like, he already fought everybody.
Yeah.
Like, everybody. So it's like, at that point, it's like, do exhibition like Pacquiao or Mayweather.
Mhm.
Like, still fighting for real, but you're not risking your health or your name, because at that point you don't got nothing to prove.
Unless he does a rematch.
Or a
A
rematch.
rematch, I'm in for it, but besides that, it's like, what's next?
Yeah.
Like Crawford is probably younger, and he just got that spotlight. Good for him. He's also a bad motherfucker.
He's actually
But-
older, but yeah, he did get the spotlight now.
But he's older. See, I don't
Yeah.
because I don't follow boxing at all. But I just know, I can tell who's bigger or not. But Crawford hadn't had this name fighter ever in his career.
Mhm.
He have fought great fighters, but this is the first time a guy like Canelo is like, okay, come on to the big table,
Mhm.
Yeah.
fight me,
100%.
and bro, you're making 150 mil. Like,
Yeah.
how you wake up in the morning angry to fight? You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's good for them, bro.
Yeah.
Good for fucking them. That's a
true.
lot. That's fat money.
I have a question. Obviously, you're a fighter yourself. Any combat sport, you're basically a warrior. Realistically, that when you fight somebody, you fuck somebody up. That's your job.
Yeah.
So, I'm not too familiar. I'm assuming. Have you any losses in your career?
Yes, I have 10 losses in my record, and I have 24 fights in the UFC.
And okay, so with that being said, So Canelo obviously lost this fight, but yeah, obviously he won 150 million. That's a shit ton of money. That's life changing money for anybody. But as how I said, you guys are warriors. How does that how do you deal with that?
Bro, losing a fight.
Obviously, anybody here, I'd fucking get my ass beat for 150 million. But I'm not a fighter. I'm not a warrior. You know.
Yeah.
No,
But,
it
this is
still
your
hurts.
life.
The money doesn't really change the way you feel after the fight. Like, you're gonna cry. You're gonna feel like shit. The things like, we don't get to fight every other weekend, so your last loss is like so magnified by the crowd, social media, because it's like you fight twice a year. Either you won twice a year and that year is your year, or you just look like shit that year and you're done. That's how fighting works. Like, basketball guys or baseball teams, they can lose 3 games in a row and they still win in the cup at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You lost a fight and everything, especially if you have a name and you're known, it's just, he lost a fight.
Yeah.
And then every little thing is like, oh, he lost because of that. Oh, he lost because he was hanging out with this. Oh, he lost because.
Yeah.
But when you win, no one says like, oh, he was hanging out with this, or he was. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, in fighting, winning and losing gets super magnified. That's why it's so important to keep this motherfucker good, because you're not just fighting. It's a very high energy mental shit going through the whole process, because you gotta train for a fight.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta train every day, beat yourself, do a diet. It's a lot, and in the process of that, you can be like, you know what? Did I really want to do this? While your opponent is fucking grinding messed up.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I wake up and I go, that motherfucker's doing something to beat me. I'm gonna fucking do something today. But that's my discipline, my motivation to shit. Motivation comes and goes. That shit is kind of like tricky. I don't really like to even use the word motivation. I'm like, if I'm fucking disciplined and I put everything aside, fuck it, something good gotta come out of it.
Yeah.
100%.
What's like a day in a life where you look like when you are in training? Do you wake up early? Do you go run? Do you?
It so depends. Like, if I have a fight, I pretty much already have a schedule. If I don't have a fight, I'm still going to the gym every day at 10 in the morning.
Lifting weights.
No, with my head coach.
Okay.
We train some sort of fighting. We punch, we hit the bags, we do drills, there's so much shit. And then if I don't have a fight, I see my coach every day. And then in the off season, I lift more weights. I wrestle and grapple like longer rounds just to like keep my cardio and shit like that. But I'm not on a full structure. I'm doing everything, but it's just mix and match. Once I get a fight, then I put, depending if the guy I'm fighting is more of a wrestler, more as a striker, I add or take more of the disciplines in and out. Never stop running. I just change. When I'm fighting, everything's more explosive, more like sprinting. When I don't have a fight, it's my favorite, long distance running. I go 13, 15 miles. And I love to do that shit. And then the diet changes through also, like, I gotta like weight my food and, not eating big, even if it's healthy, everything goes like
Portion,
man. And then you gotta like pretty much be hungry for a few months.
Yeah.
Fuck, bro.
I don't know what that's like.
He looked dead at you, huh?
Yeah.
I like that
hungry.
kid.
Fucking go start, Felipe. So speaking of the fighting, we were talking about it earlier, but who are you fighting on October 18th? Where's he from?
I'm fighting Ayman Sahabi, the guy from Canada. We're fighting in Canada, so yeah, I'm gonna fuck him up in Canada.
Yeah.
Hopefully, God willing, the Lord will say. But I'm fucking ready. I feel good. Last year was not a great year. I lost for the title, which that was the biggest fight of my life. Lost by decision. Then came back in August and fell short again by decision. And I was just like, this year is just shit. My house got robbed. Like, it was just a mixture of fucking. It was pouring shit, It wasn't raining, it was just shit. But then I was like, I just put shit in perspective. I was like, well, I'm still healthy, still alive. My kids are good. My family's good. So it's almost like time to just let go. I still training. I never stopped training, but I was more like, I'm not gonna take a fight. I'm just gonna go through the motions and figure it out how to get hungry and angry again and say, fuck it, I'm gonna win. Because when you lose like that, like at that level, like big fights, you're like, it's fucking heavy. You're like, what's next? Like, this is the best thing I know how to do, and I'm not performing. You start like questioning, and your mind goes through fucking so much shit. So I just kind of like told myself, I'm not gonna take a fight till next year, because that was last August. My plan was to come back on January. Somehow that didn't happen. And then late December they asked me, you wanna fight in January? I was like, fuck off. Like, I have to take so many short notice, like now is not the time. Then they offered me a fight later on in April, and I say, fuck yeah. I was feeling great for that fight. Then the UFC comes like, hey, would you please change your fight to June 7? And I say, well, that's like a few more months of doing this. And I say, my opponent can get her, I can get her. I say, but sure, if I do it for you, I mean, you're the best company in the world, whatever. Broke my fucking rib like 4 weeks before that fight. So now I'm like, fuck, kind of a bad start of the year. But then you go and think, like, everything happened for a reason. If I would have said, you know, fuck it, just hide my injury, go through the motions, make weight, that shit would have exploded in the first round. There was no way I would hang in there. And that's the one way I would really hate to lose. Like, I get it, if you're a better man, you're more technical, you were more strong that night, sure, we all can make adjustments. But being in a fight and this just explode and you just like crawl to the ground, that would really fuck me mentally. So I mean, I'm glad it happened in training. And then I was probably in the couch for like 8 to 9 weeks because I couldn't really fucking move.
Damn.
Broken rib is gnarly. You can't take a shit.
No joke.
Bro, you can't do shit. Like the first few days, I got like 2 friends at home because my wife can pick me up to lay me on bed because I couldn't lay on my own. Everything on the abs that you squeeze, I would like take a knee to the ground because it was a full fracture in my rib.
Yeah.
And you know, most people like, oh, you shouldn't be talking about your rib. People's gonna hit you there. I'm like, fucking, you can kick me here now. It's healed. Yeah, like I'm not gonna be like hiding this shit.
Yeah.
But like for the first 3 weeks, I was like, fuck.
Chito, like, we know, you are fighter, you're a husband, a father, a provider, you're a man. But when you are in your lows, right? Like, you maybe just lost a fight, you're not feeling, you're in here, there's a lot of shit going on. Who's someone that you reach out to? Who's someone you talk to? Do you just bottle it up, or do you reach out to somebody?
I honestly, I like a lot of alone time. There's nothing more therapeutic than just be by yourself. If you're cool by yourself, you're good in any environment, because a lot of people need either other people to lift them up or tell them what they want to hear. I feel like every time I'm going through something, it could be personal, business, whatever the fuck it is, I go for a walk by myself. I like to go to the nature. Like, I find a fucking little trail and just go in and walk and just fucking see the bees and the butterflies next to me and just let my brain just process it. Being by yourself is very important. Not with music. That's why when I do long distance running, I don't have music on.
Damn.
It's
Just raw dog?
It's my brain.
Nah. But I've done it, but not that long distance. You said 13 and 15.
When I run long distance, most of the time, like I would say 80% of the time, I don't go with music.
That's insane.
I'm using my own brain and I'm trying to figure shit out because, bro, there's chemicals in that bitch and sometimes they get mixed up and you get all fucking my life sucks. And then, I mean, we all have that devil talking. It's like, it's a fuck off you.
Yeah.
I'm fine. And just being around good people, having a good circle. Like, I mean, we all go through the same shit. We all build the same. Yeah. They say God make us equal. That's true. Yeah. Some ones are faster, but not too smarter. Some ones are stronger, but not too quick. Like, there's always something you can compare to anyone, and he can be better at something, but you are also better than that person at something else. So it's like, we all go through ups and downs. That's like, I don't give a fuck how rich, how popular. Like, you always got bored on time. Like, I mean, in your shit is the same. Like, I have so many people trying to get my spot, but in the film industry, in the influencer, whatever they do, there's always like 1,000 people trying to get your spot too. So you gotta keep up, you gotta be creative, you gotta like find ways to be funny and shit.
Yeah, very true.
I mean, finding guests is not easy.
Yeah.
Especially if that's your to-go thing, like that's what you do.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just chilling. I'm like, yo, you wanna come? Cool. If you don't wanna come, cool too.
Yeah.
That's dope.
But most of the guys, like most of the episodes, are is either friends or people that I just look up and they know who I am. I'm like, yo, you wanna come? Cool.
Yeah.
But most is like, I would say like 90% is just friends coming through.
That's dope. Right. We're your friends now too, Chito.
Talking
Yeah,
you
we're
go
friends.
on,
What
Taquito.
happens here?
What are we at right now?
Actually,
Hey, where can we find you guys? Where can the audience find you
Oh,
guys?
man.
What's the mission? What's next? We gotta hear a little bit about you boys before we wrap.
Yeah. Now, Felipe, go ahead. You can cook a
well,
little bit.
guys, we're my name's Felipe. His name's Diego and Brandon. But we are Los Chicos Toxicos. You can find us at Chicos Toxicos on Instagram, on YouTube, on the Hub. We're coming soon. You feel me on the Hub. But now that's really what we have, and that's what we do. We do comedy. We do fucking podcasting. We do everything, but realistically. And we have a couple of things in the works, a couple crazy ventures. But we definitely also have our clothing brand at Zoomies. If maybe I want support. And Diego, anything you have to add on to that?
I think that was perfect, bro.
That was
That was
it.
That
was a mic drop.
Oh, I appreciate that.
That was a mic drop right there.
Thank you.
Yeah, bro. Chicos Toxicos on everything. October 18th, because we're gonna share this, bro. October 18th, we're gonna have a fight. Just tune in, support. We're gonna have Taquito come through. Brandon, you coming?
I'll pull up. I'm gonna
We
be
make
there,
sure
100%.
to fucking put Taquito in there.
We gonna be there. We
Not
gonna
too
be
You
there.
know,
hard.
you know what we did?
We have a robot.
That's what I was
My
just gonna
robot
say.
could
The
go.
robot.
My
Yeah.
robot could go.
Believe it or
actually
not, we have a robot. So
for
we
real?
Not
started.
funny. Not trying to be
Yeah,
funny.
we
Yeah,
actually have a
so
robot.
so let me give you a little background about this robot, right? So we started doing some streaming. We had to go to Mexico, right? Fortunately, Taquito couldn't go to Mexico, but we bought a robot. So he was basically accompanying us through the robot in an iPad.
Holy
So,
shit.
hey man, if you see
This
if
is
you
real-
see
like, this is
if you
real.
see
We're
a
not
Mexican and Ecuadorian and a robot on the side, you just know we pulled up. Man. We're
man.
showing love.
We there.
Toxicos in the crowd.
Yes,
Fuck
sir.
yeah.
Yeah.
But Chito, thank you so much for having
Thank
us,
you,
man.
boys.
We had a
Thank you,
blast.
bro.
I
That was
gotta,
dope.
I gotta
Thank you
come
so
to
much.
yours soon.
Please.
Actually, before I start really losing weight, the 16, maybe this weekend, encebollado.
Oh.
my
Let's
do it.
My last fucking.
Cheat meal.
That's not really cheat unless I eat bread, which I would. But my weight is good.
You have
And I
a
run-
chiefless, so.
Oh, fuck, I will fucking snort this motherfucker.
I put him on, but yes, bro, come
Yeah.
through. We invited you last time. I mean, obviously you get busy, so come through, bro. We have a boy that owns the restaurant. They love the restaurant.
Yeah,
It's sick.
let's find
Amazing.
a day after off camera. We figure it out, but
Yeah.
maybe this weekend. Yeah, this weekend could work.
We could do it.
Yeah, for sure.
We'll set it up.
We're free. Yeah.
Thank you, boys.
All
Thank
right,
you so
boys.
much, Chito.
Chito, thank you so
Love you guys.
much.
October 18th. Don't forget, man.
Yeah, Toxicos, pull up.